Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program Liberia First on GHT Talk. Today is Wednesday, July 31st, 2024. We are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan with a brand new edition of the show here. Tonight's conversation centers around leader George Manneh Weah address. Joseph Human Boycott confirmed GHT Talk story. Not Pontius Pilate. Debate about the debate. The Unity Party witch hunt. Speaker Koffa ties. And of course, the broadcast is dedicated to a number of folks celebrating their birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones. Talking about representative from district number 16, Niku Town, Monterey County, Representative Dixon Siebel. Happy birthday to you. Mercy Gay of the Netherlands, Amsterdam, aka Mercy Curtis. Happy birthday to you, young sister. Vashta Zanadu Wright, Vaba Greaves is my own lovely little niece there in Monrovia, Liberia. She works at the Calabash. Vaba, happy birthday to you. And Agnes Yoni and Debbie Brown. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well. Okay? Got a great show coming up. His Excellency President George Weah delivered yet an electrifying speech to citizens of Liberia and citizens across the globe. International partners are in attendance or listening with listening ears and, of course, eagle eyes. What's your takeaway from His Excellency's speech? His Excellency George Manneh Weah has addressed the nation amidst Unity Party government witch hunt of officials in the former CDC government. He called on international partners to caution the JNB Administration against what he calls weaponizing and politicizing the justice system. What's your favorite part of the speech? We have excerpts and everything for you tonight as we dig deeper. Meanwhile, Joseph Human Boycott confirmed GHT Talk story. JNB has suspended with immediate effect Central Bank of Liberia Governor J. Aloysius Tarlue Jr. and also appointed his biological nephew Henry M. Saamoi as acting governor of the Central Bank of Liberia. Meanwhile, the actions were taken as a result of the IMF and World Bank discovery that Joseph Human Boycott used the Central Bank of Liberia to pay off an United States $8 million loan taken from SRB Bank, which he claimed the information was given to the IMF and World Bank by Governor Tarlue. What does the act creating the Central Bank of Liberia say about removal of a governor? Let's dig deeper. Not Pontius Pilate. Speaker J. Fonati Koffa, you are not Pontius Pilate. You cannot wash your hands of Joseph Human Boycott Administration's actions and say, quote, you can't do anything. My hands are not inside. End of quote. GHT Talk digging deeper reports that you are aware of whatever Joseph Human Boycott is doing as we dig deeper tonight. And if you just joined us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you. We've got a great show coming up. On this platform, we insist to be civil with one another. There must be no curse words, no insults of any kind. Debate about the debate. The July 26th Independence Day National Orator, Dr. Robtel Pele, delivered a resounding speech to the Liberian people as well as international partners. The speech, which caused the U.S. Embassy, Shadena Fair Rodriguez, and team to walk out has sparked a national debate among Liberians at home and abroad. While others hail her for her bravery and free speech, others thought she was wrong. But the genie is out the bag. This is a debate that's long overdue. Why did Chartered Affairs Rodriguez and team walk out? And Republicans blame Democrats and protesters for boycotting Netanyahu's address to Congress. Do you agree with Dr. Paley? Do you agree with Dr. Paley? Also, coming up, Unity Party wage hunt. The Joseph Human Parker administration has officially launched her wage hunt against former officials of the CDC government. Former Finance Minister Saamoi Jr. has been ordered arrested as former acting Minister of Justice, Councillor Fonati is arrested and sent to Central Prison along with 3 others. Judah Hartog is reporting that several close colleagues, associates, and aides are providing information to government against those named on the arrest warrant. Let's dig deeper. Also, coming up, IB Bank for sale. The International Bank Liberia Limited is up for sale as Joseph Human Parker's nephew, IB Bank President Henry Saamoi, has been picked to replace CBL Governor J. Aloysius Tarlue Jr. The bank issued an acquisition brief which indicates that liabilities, total liabilities of USD 157,740,961 dollars, and total equity at USD 20,029,063 dollars, and total liabilities and equities equal USD 177,770,024 dollars. Why does Joseph Human Parker want to replace Governor Tarlue with his nephew? The IB Bank owner, Stephen Kashen, is in Liberia in a bid to seal the deal to sell with Saamoi now as acting central bank governor. With Saamoi now as acting central bank governor, he will be able to liquidate IB Bank's struggling position. Why wouldn't the GHT include in her audit of the Central Bank of Liberia tangible information that exonerates Tarlue and team, but told them to submit same to the Senate PST? Yakin life-threatening, LMP condemned exactly 6 months ago. Democracy and freedom threatened. Who's blackmailing who? JNB Yellow Machine's letter. Compromised. And many more. We are falling for you here tonight. Again, we say happy birthday to Dixon Stever, Mercy Gay, Vashka Zanadu Wright, Vaba Greaves, Agnes Yonim, Debbie Brown, and host of others celebrating your milestones and special events. Okay? Welcome. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. We've got a great show for all of us here, folks. So don't go nowhere.
Listen to me clearly and President Weah. Tomorrow we'll go listen to the prayer release. But 2005, people were citizens okay by the Unity Party. President Weah King is the peace. We'll listen to him. 2011, the citizens okay by the Unity Party. President Weah King said peace. We'll listen to him. 2024, people are dismissed. People are being killed. People are being killed. Nothing coming away. Tomorrow we'll listen to President Weah. But any attempt President Weah say any other statement, he not count down the way they supposed to. Then we will be there. President Weah will call for another second press release before we left there. And to conclude, we cannot be protect the peace. Our people dying every day. We cannot be protect the peace. Our children are dying every day. So, anyway, to conclude, we cannot be protect the peace. Our people dying every day. We cannot be protect the peace. Our children are dying every day. So, anyway, if you finish paying all the CDC, if you say you listen to the who will vote for CDC because you already kill them. So we tired to listen to too much peace. And tomorrow, I hope President Weah will give a statement and to make a statement. United Party government should know nobody afraid of anybody. And anything we want, anything they get any police officer or the army because the day that our people going to the court.
Farabu has become a nightmare in this place. You call your security bosses, let the fucking Farabu get out of here. Or else I'll get the public. You're getting 100 security, you're getting 100 armed with mob him to death. I'm saying it, you're recording. I'm tired. I'm tired. I find Farabu anywhere here today. I swear to my damn mother. Anywhere I find Farabu, as I stay here, as I leave this place, anywhere I find Farabu, I will attack him. And you can carry 10 amen, 200 amen to go defend him. Anywhere I find Farabu, if we are there today, I will attack him. I'm moving with men. I'm going to get 25 motorbikes. 333. That's 75%. Wherever Farabu move, I will move there. I'm done. Chief, with Farabu here. There will be Howard. Farabu has become a nightmare in this place. You call your security bosses, let the fucking Farabu get out of here. Or else I'll get the public. You're getting 100 security, you're getting 100 armed with mob him to death. I'm saying it, you're recording. You're getting 100 security, you're getting 100 armed with mob him to death. I'm saying it, you're recording. You're getting 100 security, you're getting 100 armed with mob him to death. I'm saying it, you're recording. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yesterday, and I just missed your call again. How are you, sir?
Let me tell you something. I don't want to lie to you. I'm a trained man from Russia. I spent 2 years in Russia. If you continue to be insulting the president, calling the president's name, I swear to Allah, we will be missionary to kill you.
For true?
If you're not happy, don't never trust me. I swear to Allah, we will be missionary to kill you.
For
If
true?
you're not happy, don't never trust me. President name, I swear to Allah, we will be missionary to kill you.
For
If
true?
you're not happy, don't never trust me.
Okay, Mark. I'll be waiting. I will be waiting for. Okay. How are you, sir? You were calling me yesterday, and I just missed your call again. How are you, sir?
Let me tell you something. I don't want to lie to you. I'm a trained man from Russia. I spent 2 years in Russia. If you continue to be insulting the president, calling the president's name, I swear to Allah, we will be missionary to kill you.
For
If
true?
you're not happy, don't never trust me.
Okay, Mark. I'll be waiting. I will be waiting
If
for.
you're not happy, come in, man, and go talk. If
Okay.
you continue to insult the president, we will kill you. I swear to God. Try
Okay.
it.
Okay,
I can
Mark.
tell you, if you continue to insult the president, we will kill you. I swear to God. Try
Okay.
it.
Okay.
The president, we will kill you. I swear to God. Try it. We will kill you. I swear to God. Try
Okay.
it.
Okay,
I can
Mark.
tell you which now what's going to happen to you.
Okay, Mark.
We will kill you. I swear to God. Try
Okay.
it.
Okay,
I can
Mark.
tell you which now what's going to happen to you.
Okay, Mark.
You are a very foolish man. Why you be insulting the president every day? We will kill you. I swear to God. Try
Okay.
it.
Okay,
I can
Mark.
tell you which now what's going to happen to you.
Okay, Mark.
You are a very foolish man. Why you be insulting the president every day? We will kill you. I swear to God. Try
Okay.
it. I'm a trained man from Russia. I spent 2 years in Russia. If you continue to be insulting the president, calling the president's name,
I served Ministry of Transport. I got employed through 2022. I served the Oil Division as an oil technician. I served the Fuel Division as a water officer. I served as Deputy HR Director. Up to 2015, when my boss, the former President retired, I got employed, I got elevated to the level of director. I served this era without any problem. Can you understand? When Minister Tarlue came in, he used to say verbally that when he took over, because he and Minister Wulu, they were now on term for 6 years. So because of that, all the directors are well with Minister Wulu, he will transfer everybody. And that's what he's doing. Right now, he has transferred up to 10 directors for reassignment. He sent me in the month of March 19 to the Asset Management Division to go and serve as a director for HR office. It's a demotion where I have been spending every morning, come to work the seat time and go home the seat time as per 7 rules. Just today, March 19, just went to Asset Management as a director. Today, the 30th of July, he transferred me again to HR office on reassignment. What have I done? Let the public tell me, let the world tell me, what have I done? I served the government diligently. What have I done? They said, Lord, we've been right this country. They said, Lord, we've been right. No human right to speak for us. What Civil Service is doing? I remember Civil Service Association, I'm a co-chair of the Women Wing. Wow, I didn't treat me like this. What have I done? What have I done?
Is that political reason on a day?
Well, I don't know. I told you the reason. I got documents to attest to what I'm saying. He said because he and Mr. Wulu were now on par, so he will transfer all directors. I told you instruction from Mr. Wulu. It is what he is doing.
Prior to your
transfer, I will take director on reassignment.
Prior to your reassignment to 2 different positions, are you then served any letter of warning from the minister of
Not
office?
at all. My father is in the HR office. Not at all. I'm a hard-working woman. I don't know if you can adjust. Lucky someone can adjust the attendance report. I'm not looking like a African woman. I took my job with my 2 hands. My husband is a witness. Sometimes you tell her not say what I'm not going to work. What have I done?
Are you disappointed in his action? Are you disappointed in his action?
100% disappointed. I'm 100% disappointed. I don't think this is a rescue mission. I'm 100%. I'm ready to die today. I'm ready to die for my rights. I'm 100% disappointed. We all serve, we all support this government to fight to. Before I was an HR, I couldn't show myself. HR is there for other political party. It's there for everybody. But I voted for United Party. And I'm of most of the people you took for their position. They are United Party policy. Now you show me one reason why I want to. Do I have posts on payroll? Is there any threat or somebody and salary going to my account? Say we start receiving money from the bank. I'm going to check my record. I'm not teaching one bank because I'm not called wrong woman. Why have I been teacher this way? Why? I want to know. Why am I being treated this way? March 19, as HR director, you transfer me to asset management. As a director, a lower position. I'm a national maintenance.
Moment in our country. George Weah's election doesn't in any way negate his incompetence. George Weah cannot be my president. I'm educated than he is. I'm experienced than he is. He has no experience to bring to the table in terms of leadership. Yeah, socially, yeah, he can do well. He was a footballer admired by young people across the world. It's so sad that we will get someone who absolutely must not even be a candidate in the first place. This to talk about being a president of this country. It's a sad moment. And I think we're just making history in reverse, negatively. We have set all the records, and I think we should create our own Guinness Book of Records. That's what we should do in this country. It's not about me. Look, I'm a professional person. I'm going to live. I'm going to take care of my family. That's going to be good for me. But I know that this is the breath of tyranny. This is the breath of despotism. This is the breath of just brutal dictatorship. That's what we have brought on ourselves. I saw young, ignorant people jubilating in the street for the election of a guy who is not supposed to be a community chairperson in this country. It's a sad moment in our country. Very, very sad in our country. And this is not anything for anybody to be happy about. Posterity is going to judge Ellen and her children. I think this was just meant to protect she and her family against the will of the majority of the people in this country. Now, and I think it's so sad that she's leaving power and leaving the kind of person that she has left, to take over from her. This is very, very sad. A George Weah against a Joseph Boakai? No. That doesn't jive. It doesn't jive.
You said that you will not accept because National Election Commission is supposed to be announcing George Weah.
Oh, that was fraudulent, and I stand by it. I voted for Joseph Boakai and I can vote for him 1 million times. And George Weah is not my president. When he's declared president, hello, it's my right as a citizen. Once he's declared president, yes, he is not going to be my president until his term is over. Hello.
Political parties.
You want to hear from me as a Liberian, right? You heard me, right? I'm a Liberian. Don't I deserve that right to say? I mean, you're in the US. Electing somebody doesn't mean that electing the president. He will never be my president. He can't even be my president.
That was the voice of Josiah Jenkins. He said,
we know that prophecies were destroyed. We know that we destroy our own image. We know that women were raped. We know that children were killed. We know that people were separated, families were separated. We know that today people are still living with the trauma of the war. We know that we have not addressed the problems of the war. We know that injustice has taken root in our country. We are very much aware that institutions that are to protect democracy in our country are being eroded. We know that the media is being challenged by the status quo, and President Weah is president. We know that justice has not been restored to our country since the war situation. President Weah is sitting. He has the mantle of authority. He has now demonstrated commitment to ensuring that we address the problems of the war. Therefore, our objective is for President Weah to endorse the establishment of war and economic crimes code in Liberia. We know that President Weah has not demonstrated the...
That's your CSA Civil Service Administration director right there for you, Josiah Joker.
Martin Luther King said, I have a dream. Barack Obama said, change, yes, we can. And I, George Weah, said, power to the people. Yes, we must. Fellow citizens, fellow Liberians, freedom and power brings responsibility. The responsibility rests upon CDC, a noble party representing a noble people. Before the birth of CDC, we have endured all the pains of poverty and the marginalization. Our heart is heavy with the consciousness of this sorrow. Some of those pains continue even now. However, the past is over, and it is the future that attracts us now. The struggle of the people is the true national one. It is the struggle of the Liberian people, inspired by their own suffering and their own experience. It is the struggle for the right to live. In my time, I have and will dedicate myself to the struggle of the Liberian people. I stand before you humble by your courage, with a heart full of love for all of you. I regard it as the highest honor to lead the CDC at this moment in our history. And in that, we have been choosing to lead our country and people into the new century. I pledge to use all my strength and my ability to live up to your expectation of me as well as of the CDC. I have cherished the ideas of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an idea which I hope to live for and to achieve, but it need be. It is an idea which I am prepared to die for and to achieve, but it need be. It is an idea which I am prepared to die for and to achieve, but it need be. It is an idea which I am prepared to die for and to achieve, but it need be. It is an idea which I am prepared to die for. To the people of Liberia, whose representative we are, we make an appeal to join us with faith and confidence in this great struggle, because this is no time for petty and destructive criticism, no time for ill will or blaming others, but instead we must build a noble palace of free Liberia where all her children may live. Amanda, where to? My Ibuye.
We coming again. Who wanna roll CDC coming again? Y'all who wanna roll job, we are coming again. Who wanna roll mama job, we coming again. Up in the roll CDC coming again. Now the whole country giant coming so.
Nina Weah, welcome, daughter. Ida Sayo, welcome. Yeah, boy, you Zena, welcome to you.
We first go win the scheme. We coming again.
Duba Hill, welcome.
Coming
so.
You better move on the road.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Where the lady from Atlanta, welcome to you. Ali Bagayogo from the Triple D. Joseph Wally Kenne, welcome to you. Edith Wally Kenne. Julian Jack Kennedy, welcome. Vera Marshall, welcome to you. Barbara D. Wilson, good to see you. Hawa Tote, Des Moines, Iowa, welcome. And Gabriel West, congratulations to you and your daughter one, celebrating 25 years of marriage. My young brother there, T. West, congratulations to you. Susan Pay, welcome. Obidaya Togba, welcome to you. Solomon Weeks, lovely little sister, welcome. Gloria Nangbe, all the way there from Cairo, Egypt. Welcome to you. Good to see you on here. Savannah Harris, welcome to you. No two boys, mother pan butter. Our disciplinary manager. Welcome. Joseph and Eden Walikene says, thank you, Mr. Gilman, for the birthday celebration on the global stage. GHT and to all that wish my wife Eden close to one. No doubt. Happy belated birthday, Eden. Angel Brown, welcome. Ruben Wacky, long time. Welcome to you there. How you doing? Brown be here now. Joseph Richards, welcome. David P. W. Sumo. Louis Wilson, welcome to you. Kimasaki, welcome. And Catherine Doe, welcome to you as well. Gladys Allison, welcome. Ruthie Dave, welcome to you. Thank God the Liberian people will get to know who are the killers in Liberia. Absolutely. Yuma Johnson. And Peter Sai, welcome to you. Jeanette Coney, my sister there from Bronxville, welcome to you. Say hi to my other young sister, Peter Lingao Roberts. Agnes Glewu, welcome. Eddie Mayata Son Balema, welcome. Gabriel Bokosawi, welcome to you, sir. I'm here in class tonight. And Josephus Mane, welcome. Emmanuel Tia. Kimasaki, only thing you did is to be ungrateful to the hand that fed you. Now God will beat plenty of you. That's the beginning. Nina Kuya, welcome to you, daughter. Susie Lamada. Emma Daniel, welcome to you there from Emma Kitchen in Philadelphia. 7200 Woodland Avenue. Congratulations to you and your darling husband, my young brother, Kaufla.
See, we the champion team. You Jesus. You're in trouble.
James John Kakula Subo. James Town, North Dakota. Welcome. Mark Richard Blair. Welcome to you. And Johnson to the second. Welcome. Teacher Spear. Welcome. And Gabriel West says, thanks, big brother Mike. No doubt, congratulations again, young man. 25 years is no child play. Gadwa Trench Code says, digging deeper. And Henry Doe from Boston, Massachusetts, welcome to you. So Chichen, the referee. Bishop Joe. Godfrey Gewer, welcome. Melvin Destiny Harvest Power from Minnesota, welcome to you. Aaron Pobler, welcome. Good to see you there. Got lots of people on here tonight. And yes, I can well say happy birthday to you all, the celebrants. Absolutely. I like that. Melvin Power says power to the people. And a friend in the Dix, welcome. Jesus is coming soon. Beware, friends. Elizabeth Lavla, welcome to you as well. We got a great show for all of us there tonight, folks. And so we say welcome to you if you just joined us here. Welcome. Indeed, we got a great show coming up in Liberia. Maipuye. Georgia. Adeble. All day.
This time around, take it, CDC.
All the way. What a song there. The country giant moved from on the road. George Weah is coming. Folks are welcome to all of you joining us here. Indeed, we got a great show for all of us. If you join us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you. On this podcast, we insist we will be civil with one another. There will be no curse words, no insults of any kind, okay? We do have our disciplinary manager in-house tonight. No soup boys more than palm butter, a.k.a. Joseph Eddie Lama. He says, please be informed. There is no insult of any kind on this great platform. If anyone found in such an act will be blocked immediately. Remember, we also have our nurse on duty. That's our Decontic Bajro, to take care of anyone who is seriously sick on this great platform. Thanks for participating and listening tonight. God is in control. Indeed, God is in control. And we say welcome to all of you great folks that have joined us here for the very first time. My childhood friend, Sam Shaker from the state of Minnesota, welcome to you. Say, when you provoke a sleeping lion, you always end up becoming the prey. Absolutely. And then what did the guy who can read plenty on Facebook, challenging everybody's degrees. How did he say predatory school? He said predatory. Martin Colley on what is your name? Closing argument. He said predatory school. Yes, Sharif, welcome to you there from Minnesota. Good to see you. And get here. Welcome to you as well. Nice seeing all of you here tonight. Josephine Satamwa Amisa, welcome there. Says she's watching. And Roberts, Bar V. Roberts, welcome. Good to see you. Mark Richard West, 61 years ago, minus 52 years of marriage. The 80-year-old man married a 9-year-old girl. That child abuse. That Bruno Breswell, my dear friend and brother, welcome there from Iowa. Good to see you, my man. Say hi to the family, okay? And welcome there. He laughing, yeah. Predatory. Now, we can correct everybody. Predatory school. Instead of predatory school, you say predatory. Dwell Waller, welcome to you. Achitape, good to see you as well. Said we were not here, but we are here now from Dallas, Texas. And Joda Akma G. Dedet, welcome. Folks, we got a great show for all of us. Aratina Solo, welcome to you as well. I'm watching you, watching me, as always. Good to have you on here. And for all of you following on the radio, we say welcome to you. It's a great thing. Folks, the FM dial never ceases to entertain. Okay? When the show is over here, I see people flock to the radio to listen, especially those that work at night. The radio entertains 24/7. The link is on. It's playing music until we come in studio. Once in a while, if we are around, we come in studio, send greetings. I'll say something on the radio, and then we leave. But it keeps playing. It keeps playing. So you want to follow that link and download the app. It's nothing, especially those of you that are working, and sometimes it's difficult to carry the phones with you. Get your earpiece, turn the music on. You can leave the screen. The music will keep playing. If you get a call, the music will stop playing. You take your call, you hang up from the call, the entertainment continues. It doesn't stop. You're watching Facebook, The music will go away. It will keep quiet. You come back, you turn off that Facebook or that YouTube, whatever extra sound you put on. The music goes silent. When you turn it off, the music comes back to play. All right. So you need that app. You need a link to the FM, to Jida High Talk FM 107. You can never go wrong with it. Also, those of you that get Bluetooth cars, if you connect your phone to your Bluetooth in your stereo, your car, you don't want to play any traditional radio or CD again, because we got tons of music, non-stop entertainment. You want to try it. All right. All right. You want to try it. Bami C. Bright from the nation's capital. Welcome to you there, young man. How you doing? Great to have you on here tonight. Say hi to your family for me, and you take care of yourselves, okay? We got some work to do. And Helena M. Brown, welcome there. Say good evening, Mr. Gilmore, and my GHT CLN family. Welcome. Bodio Sine, good to see you here. And Viviana Yemande Yense, Mr. Gilmore, please send the link. Okay, I will do that. And Eddie Mayata song, Belema say, I always play the radio in my car. Thank you. And how does it sound? Eddie, talk to people here. When you do that, how does it sound? Awesome. I don't play anything in my car besides that as well. That's what I play. Yeah. And Stan Blaine, welcome to you there. Yimade, Viviana, Yimade, yesterday I was asking you about your WhatsApp contacts. Please let us know. Is your WhatsApp compromised? Did somebody overtake or took over your WhatsApp? Because in the Concerned Librarian Network chat room, your account, Viviana Yimade Yanse, was asking for $20 to buy pizza. And then we thought it was, I called the number and the person didn't respond the way you will respond to me. So I knew something was wrong. Let us know. Is your WhatsApp compromised? All right. We don't just want to delete people from the chat room like that. Okay. So let us know. Please say something to us here tonight. I want to see your comment, your response to that. Okay. Yeah, we got to safeguard that chat room. Yeah. And she says, I don't know. But can you use your WhatsApp? Can you use your WhatsApp? Can you go to your WhatsApp and call me right now on WhatsApp? Go to your WhatsApp and call me right now. If you can do that, let's try to see if we can correct it. Go to your WhatsApp. Sometimes some of you don't even use your WhatsApp like that. Go to your WhatsApp and call me right now. Let's see something, okay? Yeah. And Eddie Mayata son said, Mr. Gilmer, especially when you are traveling long distance and listening to non-stop music, it's awesome, no doubt. We're gonna share the link. All right, we're gonna share the link. The link is already on Jida High Talk page. Okay, she changed her number. So then, somebody took your number. Yeah, yeah. So it's clear. It's clear now. So don't worry yourself. I'm gonna delete that number from my account as well. Okay, don't worry yourself, Miss Yense, Viviana, and Mas SP Pelu. Thanks for taking the action to suspend that account from the chat room. Mas is one of the admins in the CLN chat room, and at the moment that began, she alerted me, and then I saw that she took the action to remove the account. I said, okay, I'm gonna follow through on the account. I called the number, and the person didn't even know who called. So thank you very much. Okay, send me your new number. All right. Amy Black, welcome to you there. Always on the radio. Miss Black, good to see you always. Welcome. And Patterson Davis, welcome. Justina Yanati. Yeah, she said, hi, Mr. Gilmer, long time. GHT family, absolutely welcome to you. All right. And Martha Hammer. Martha Hammer, how you doing tonight? All right. Martha Hammer called me earlier. Mr. Gilmer, you coming on? I said, yes, I'm coming on. She said, okay, we're waiting for you. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Moses Merlenberg, Minnesota, welcome to you there. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. You know, President Weah did address the nation today. Yeah. Jonah G did it. Said that something's just not adding up about that whole marriage. How can she celebrate 52 years of marriage when she's 61? This means she started man business at a very early age, and GMB has to answer questions. Oh, rapist. Statutory rape. That's what it is. Eh? If she's 61 today, that means she was born 1963. And they're celebrating 52 years of marriage. You know, she was not even 16. Yeah. Something not right. Absolutely something not right somewhere. Okay. But the president, we are addressed the nation today in a well-attended press conference. Okay. And first and foremost, people started saying all kinds of things under the announcement that President Weah had called together seditious leaders from all walks of life to come to the Congo Town Party headquarters where he was speaking from or was going to speak from. And the headings everywhere was President Weah will address, or former President Weah will address the nation. And people began to panic over themselves. He's an ordinary man. He's not president no more. What do you mean by he's going to address the nation? Eh? Yeah. 3 Wiles. Later Doma. Yeah, she was 9. Henry Doe. Yeah, she was 9 years old. She was not even 16. The man is no more president. What do you mean by you're going to address the nation? Let me say you're addressing CDC or seditions, stupidicians. All those kinds of stuff they were talking. This is a former president. This is a leader that led the country. Besides that, the people don't get talk. Stephen Kier said this damn president is a big liar. Welcome, Mr. Kier, and your darling wife there. I know you both are watching together. Nelly Kier, good to see you both here. Big sis, welcome. And Helena Wilson, welcome to you. Okay, so they began to throw talks, insults. What do you mean by he addressing the nation? Yeah. And Patterson Davis said, no, Mr. Gamer, she is older than our age. Yeah, she's older than our age. My dad was born 1963, and he looks way younger than her. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Helena Brown says that her resettlement age. Another good one there. That's her resettlement age. And Louis Wilson, anything that have to do with GMB, always wrong or messed up. Absolutely. And A.B. Conan, welcome to you, my brother. Say good evening, my brother, and the GHT CLM family. Welcome. Welcome. All right. So, President Weah addressed to the nation began an issue. People had issue with it. What do you mean by he addressing the nation? You're not president no more. Anybody can stand up, a citizen of a country can stand up and say, I'm going to speak to the nation. How is what you should worry about. Is he going to the radio that cover the entire country? Is he going to social media? The medium. And who is he speaking to? Who wants to listen to him? Anybody can address the nation. It's not, you don't have to be president. That's not the State of the Nation address that is delivered by the president of the day. That's not it. That's an address that has to do with national concerns. Okay? That has to do with the day-to-day body politic of our country, Liberia. And so President Weah was quite right to say he will speak to the nation, he will speak to the Liberian people. Okay? Every time these guys that are so knowledgeable, when they try to say something that should be informative, educational, to the disadvantage of sedition, they fall flat. They fall flat. Okay? An address to the nation. What a big deal in it? What's the big deal in it? Yeah? Yeah, Miles, SP Pelu. Mr. Gamer, these people's stomach run upon hearing the name George Weah and go crazy when they hear him speak. Absolutely. That's what happened. Okay, so the president did speak today on a wide-ranging issues. And we have something we say, what is your favorite quote or part of the speech? And we have quite a bit that we're going to be showing up for you after we've played the speech and what have you. We got quite a bit here that we're going to be showing you as we go through here tonight. And before I show you the one that I like, he says CDC will bring the full force of its political resources to bear against any attempt by Boakai to weaponize the legal system of our country to witch hunt key officials of the CDC administration. CDC will bring the full force of its political resources to bear against any attempt by Boakai to weaponize the legal system of our country to witch hunt key officials of the CDC administration. President George Weah, 25th president of Liberia. And Kuda Williams says, that part was my favorite. Yeah. Answer Zeke Morris Dukley. He is still our president. I like that. And Favor Morris, welcome to you. Kuda Williams says, that part was my favorite. In fact, let me show you to all of us before we go to the speech. Yeah. That very part of the speech. Let me show you to all of us here. Okay. This is it. This the speech right here. He said, let me try to enlarge it for all of us. Is that Zoom okay? Yeah. Yeah, this fine right here. He said, CDC will bring the full force of its political resources to bear against any attempt by Boakai to weaponize the legal system of our country to witch hunt key officials of the CDC administration. His Excellency Dr. President George Weah. Yeah. Yeah. So, the president spoke today and also called on our international partners to take note, to be cognizant of what is unfolding in the country. All right? But first, before we go to President Weah's speech, what do you make of the breaking news we brought to you from last week concerning the Central Bank, RB Bank, the dismissal of the governor of Central Bank, J. Aloysius Tarlue Jr., and the appointment of Boakai's biological nephew, Saamoi, Henry M. Saamoi. What do you make of it? What do you make of that breaking development? We brought those stories to you last week. Yeah. And we were like, we told you up to yesterday. Yesterday he suspended Aloysius Tarlue. And then we told you in this post. Let me put a post up. We told you in this post, confirmed, Joseph Yuma Bwaka suspends Central Bank Governor J. Aloysius Tarlue Jr. over GHT incomplete audit. Watch JNB appoint his nephew Henry Saamoi to the CBL. GHT first broke this news. Follow us. Okay, Miss Yancey, I will follow through on that. She said she just sent her new number. Thank you very much. Okay, we first broke that news, right? What about this one? This one right here. On the IB Bank verge of collapse story, should 50% depositor decide to withdraw their money, and a day panic, anarchy, disaster, and total collapse will result. No money. No money there. Yeah? No money there. What about this story right here? This is the story right here. This one right here. This is the real story. When we broke the story, this is it right here. When we first broke the story, this is what we wrote. Breaking. 4 days ago, Joseph Yuma Bwaka IB Bank on the verge of collapse and being sold. Why do they want Tarlue out of CBL? Other report shows IB Bank is broke, owes over 120 million with only 20 million assets in hand. And then we went to work and did the story. 4 days ago, this story right here. Okay? Not only did we put Bwaka picture along Aloysius Tarlue, we also put Saamoi's picture there. This is Saamoi right here. That's a Saamoi right there. Now, acting governor of the Central Bank, Henry Saamoi. Joseph Bwaka, biological nephew. And now Loma and Kisi thing. Joseph Bwaka, biological nephew. Yeah. Henry Saamoi. Okay. Do you think, had it been George Weah to appoint his nephew to remove somebody and appoint his nephew, his brother, or family person, what do you think would have happened in Liberia today? I only threw that in there because we're not ready for that topic yet. Confident D, welcome to you. We're not ready for that topic. We're going to go to it. So let me drink some more cranberry juice on that. Koffa Mamite. Let me you see the cranberry juice? You can see it? Yeah, that cranberry juice. Let me drink some more cranberry juice to that. Okay? I brought that up for a purpose. Yeah, Jessica Baslow, she laughing. I brought that up for a purpose. People are telling me that I'm going after Speaker Koffa too much. Okay? People are telling me I'm going after Koffa. Fonati Koffa. Fonati Koffa is the highest CDC official in this government, as speaker, leader of the legislature. And people are telling me that seditions, some of them are seditions, are telling me I'm going after the speaker. Okay. Let me share with you the post I did today or this evening. I said, Speaker Koffa, you are not Pontius Pilate to wash your hands off the actions of JNB administration and say, quote, my hands not inside, unquote. You are inside, you are aware. Take actions, Mr. Speaker. And this is from the Digging Deeper Department. Okay? We are very firm in stories we bring to you. Like I told somebody, our sources are impeccable. They are unimpeachable. We are not infallible, but we are honest. These are our principles and our values. We don't compromise on them. Okay? Especially when we know the ulterior motives, the end result, and these things are growing hands, they're growing feet, they're walking, they're running, they're talking, they're taking action. All right? When we know these things, so we're not doing it because we don't like Fonati or we hate Fonati. No. We're doing it so that history do not judge us harshly tomorrow. Say, but Gilmer, you knew about these things. Why you didn't talk about it? Why you didn't say anything about it? Okay? And then maybe our sources will begin to misjudge us and second guess us or say things to us, think about us in a very wrong manner. Okay? And then they probably will say, oh, but Gamer is in the same boat. You can't trust Gamer anymore. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, Covenant D, we all advocating for Kamala Harris. We all campaigning for her. She will win. Yeah. Yeah. Ali Bagayogo said, Mr. Speaker must act now or be exposed. Absolutely. Yeah. Eddie Mayata son, he said, Mr. Gilmer, you are representing AB in his absence. No doubt. And Jerry Akwe, Mr. Gilmer, my best part of the speech was we stand for peace. Doesn't mean we are weak. Absolutely. We're gonna Jerry, we're gonna cover that speech in its entirety. For weeks, we'll discuss that speech until Weah begins to take action in conformity with the law, with the rule of law. We'll continue to discuss that speech. We'll continue to dig deeper in the trenches until we can either get to water or get to oil. Sometimes we'll pass by water and we'll get to oil, or we'll pass by oil and get to water. Something will get to something, right, Ebi? Correct. What did Lano Tamasa? The last evening we had a whole house here, full house. Tonight, I think everybody wants to hear me first. Yeah, and I like it too. Yeah. Yeah. Abraham Corner, they will say Gilmore is in the same boat or he is selective in his advocacy. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. You know, exactly. Yeah. And I don't want that. You know, being in the same boat with people with like Alan White. We cannot be fighting Alan White, Dr. Alan White. Okay? We cannot be fighting Dr. Alan White and then We see people that we know are in bed with Allen White. Let me say something to you guys. Okay? Let me say something. When you see somebody or people that work with Allen White, when they begin to call you and try to warn you and tell you, say, you got to stop what you're doing. You're not able to lawsuit. Allen White will sue you. Chris Smith will sue you. You're not able to lawsuit. Stop what you're doing. You know how I call those people? Kuda Williams, Confident D, Mas, SP Pelu, Lena Addison Outland. You know how I call those people? Jerry Akwe? Jerry say, my young brother there and host, tell me what I say. You know how I call those people? Fitiya. We don't operate with threats or by threats. Okay? We don't operate by threats. We are not deterred by threats. Yeah, we are not. It only confirmed what we are doing, what we are reporting. That's all it does. Because how do I know that somebody in Allen White's circle will be calling me? In these United States of America, how do I know that? I didn't look for it. Nothing. Okay? Yeah. So let's bring Dr. Weah's speech delivered today across the nation to the Liberian people and our foreign friends. All right? Let's bring the speech just in case you miss it.
Thank you all so much. We want to inform you at this time on behalf of the Market Coalition of Democratic Change. Without delay, I have the pleasing pleasure to present to you the chairperson, Augusta Changa Koho, to present the political leader. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, I'm here today, here, His Excellency President George Manuel Weah speaks to the nation. Call to be independent. Thank you. Fellow Liberians, on Monday, July 29, 2024, the Unity Party Administration order heavily armed security as they carry out lawful detention of some former officials of government. What is clearly a political move intended to target the coalition with democratic change, CDC, in the wider opposition community. Those detained include 4 former members of the National Security Council. The actions of any indictment by a grand jury. This is the latest transgressions of the Weaha administration in their callous attempt to undermine the rule of law and security of the state. Some of the open and deliberate acts being carried out by the UP administration include the harassment and removal of civil servants from systems based purely along party lines, the excessive use of force against citizens result in several deaths, the non-prosecution of elections-related deaths that occurred on camera, the total disregard for the changing laws of the country, even in the face of the Liberian Supreme Court ruling, the broad-day violence of the procurement laws of the country, this disgrace and denial of benefits of duly commissioned foreign service officials, even as late as yesterday. The president again showed to the nation that he is not a man who respects the rule of law, who he sought to illegally remove the governor of the Central Bank of Liberia in clear violation of the Act creating said institution. The Unity Party can be assured that the CDC will use all legal and political means at its disposal to resist this move to weaponize the country's judicial system to its selfish advantage. Yes, Mr. Weah, the action to politicize justice will be resisted and resisted strongly. The Unity Party government, in the execution of their civil and the evil plan, choose to ignore legal and constitutional reliance, available evidence, and pursue reckless measures. The Unity Party must be reminded that these antics have only brought about disorder and confusion in Liberia's recent history. The national security laws of the country clearly stipulate the measures that must be taken to safeguard public order in a post-conflict nation such as ours. It becomes an even more challenging task. Intelligence, gathering, and operations the world over have always been of prime concern and prime eminence, requiring authority to exert extra efforts and resources to preserve peace and security. The CDC-led administration remains proud of its record. We preserve the peace, security, and welfare of the country even during the raging COVID-19 pandemic, and at times when the security of the state was at stake. I'm also deeply proud of my record as president, particularly my unwavering respect for the rule of law and my relentless fight against corruption. You may recall that during my presidency, we advanced the fight against corruption on many fronts, including granting the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission LACC direct prosecutory power, which is critical to the fight against corruption. To sustain and further advance this fight, we should not allow anyone to erode gains we have made. To utilize its new power to fight corruption effectively, the LACC must treat all audit reports from the General Auditing Commission, the GHT, equally without cherry picking to ensure fairness and transparency, skipping previous GHT audit reports, and cherry picking to target only officials of my administration undermine the fight against corruption. And the Liberian people must see such a the move as a weaponizing of the LCC to witch hunt officials of my administration. Like you, my fellow compatriots, I love our country and I've always put our country's interests above and beyond my personal interests. I have championed peace and stability for man, advocating for a ceasefire during the Civil War, leading disarmament efforts to bring peace, serving as the peace ambassador, and the most recent, by conceding the election even before the pronouncement of final result. You can attest to my selfless and unwavering commitment to the peace, stability, and the betterment of our full country, our pure country. Sadly, it seems that the Bouakar's administration is interpreting our commitment to the peace and stability of our country as a weakness, and therefore keen on disturbing the peace by weaponizing key government functionaries to wish on officials of the past government. For the UP administration to exploit our legal system and risk fomenting chaos, it tells you to what extent some politicians are willing to go just to maintain power. This is exactly the path that the citizens sought not to tread, but it maintain the stability of the country against all odds. While spearheading a peaceful transition of power to President Bouakar, in spite of a hard-fought and close election, these political detentions have, however, shown the lack of foresight and total disregard on the part of workers and his confidants, caring less about the consequences of their actions, insofar as it served their narrow political interests. Fellow Liberians, the later move was intended to divert public attention from the lingering economic crisis the nation faces and the uncovering of government use of public funds for the central bank to build out a private bank, which the Unity Party used to finance its election campaign. It also comes against several instances of disregard of the country's procurement law, thereby committing the country to hundreds of millions of dollars and the deadly robbery of 22 million under the guise of road rehabilitations among the glaring acts of corruption. Suddenly, officials who once gained notoriety for public theft now want us to believe they have transformed into referees of good governance. The CDC will be briefing its partisans in the coming days during a series of mass meetings about the dangerous games of witch hunt by the UP. I call on other members of the opposition to join us in this fight to preserve our political system. I will continue to engage with ECOWAS leaders whose countries are given blood and tears to the attainment and sustainable peace and security in Liberia, while notifying other international partners of this plan by the UP to capture the political system in its favor. I want to assure all that the citizen remains a party of law and order and will bring its full and immense political resources to bear to stop the Unity Party in its tracks. Nelson Mandela said, and I quote, "It is not our diversity which divides us. It is not our ethnicity or religion or culture that divides us. Since we have achieved our freedom, there can only be one division among us, between those who cherish democracy and those who do not." Mean a party of law and order, and will bring its full and immense political resources to bear to stop the Unity Party in its tracks. As Nelson Mandela said, and I quote, "It is not our diversity which divides us. It is not our ethnicity or religion or culture that divide us. Since we have achieved our freedom, there can only be one division among us between those who cherish democracy and those who do not. Fellow Liberians, our country has enjoyed peace and stability for over 20 years, and the people deserve perpetual peace and stability. Therefore, the Liberian people must resist any attempt by the Bwaka administration to disturb our hard-earned peace. God bless Liberia.
That was His Excellency President George Weah today in Monrovia, delivering a powerful speech to the Liberian people, to our international partners, exposing the ills in the Bwaka government, being carried out by the Bwaka government. Okay? You heard his speech. We'll play it in its entirety. There are quotable quotes from the speech. We have them lined up for you. We're going to be taking them one by one and in no particular order. But what do you make of the speech? Did the president deliver as expected, as anticipated? We played you a video earlier from the KOK show on Freedom FM, Freedom Hub, where a young man called into the show and said, always we listen to President Weah, and he's talking about peace, peace, peace. We're not ready for that this time around. We want to hear him say something to us. Huh? We don't want none of that tomorrow. We want to hear President Weah deliver a forceful speech. If you missed that, let's play it for you. This is it right here.
Me clearly and President Weah. Tomorrow we'll go listen to the press release. But 2005, people will see this okay by the Unity Party. President Weah King is the peace. We'll listen to him. 2011, the presidency okay by the Unity Party. President Weah King said peace. We'll listen to him. 2024, people are dismissed. People are being killed. People are being killed. Nothing coming away. Tomorrow, we'll listen to President Weah. But any attempt, President Weah say, any other statement, he not count down the way they supposed to. There will be there, President Weah will call for another second press release before he left there. And to conclude, we cannot be protect the peace, our people dying every day. We cannot be protect the peace, our children are dying every day. So, any other day, if you finish paying all the CDC, if you say you listen to the who will vote for CDC because you already kidding them. So we tired to listen to too much peace. And tomorrow, I hope President Weah will give a statement and to make a statement. United Party government should know nobody afraid of anybody. And anything we want, anything they get any police officer or the army because the day that our people going to the court will escort the court. Listen to me clearly and President Weah. Tomorrow,
okay,
we'll go listen to the prayer release.
You heard him in there. I believe there was a part of the president's speech that captured this young man's message, right? Where the president said, any attempt by the Barker administration, let me find a quotable quote and put it up for all of us. Yeah, let's find it and put it up for all of us. I have it right here. Okay. But first, let me say hi to Stephen Sa, all the way from Fonau Village, Grand Cape Mount County, Sokbo Clan, Western Liberia. So keep it up. Keep up the good work. Welcome to you there, Stephen Sa. Welcome to you. Yeah. And Wally Kenneth says, restoring hope. Wilhelmina Okai, simple English to the fullest. And Tantu Willie. Now I see why they were all over the place crying, because this speech was really powerful. And Confident D, Mr. Gilman, when Roach ready to die, he always crawl in a palm border. Yep, absolutely. They do. And she went on to say, it's about time we remind Joseph Boakai about his battery in his heart, pacemaker. Yeah. My sister went on the phone tonight. Comfort Mommy Tay, we're not ready for a call, but let me let you go quick. Let's hear you. What you say? What part of the speech interests you?
Michael, the scary thing, the thing what the Liberian people should be afraid of now is this our President Weah.
Yeah.
This man, he's a man of few words. He doesn't talk much.
No.
So for him to come out today to speak, they should be afraid. Because it's like, you know what, I've had it, and you gotta do something. The ruling part, the ruling government now gotta do something, because if not, then we, we citizens,
yeah,
we have been trying for years to talk about this. So you Michael down there every night, you on the show for years,
right?
And the papa, he's been keeping us grounded. For him to come out today, people should be afraid, because this man don't talk much.
No, he doesn't.
When he said, let me take my radio off. When he said, if they don't do something or whatever, I think he said something about we're going to resist every witch hunt. That's the part I took from there. Everything that will come, everybody that will come to witch hunt on people that work in his government, we're going to resist that way according to the law.
Yeah.
And that's the part I took from there. Okay?
Right.
And they should be afraid, because President Weah is not somebody that talk too much. So when he come in and said that, they should be very afraid. And our people, our citizens that are out there, that are in the government, and they're sitting there and seeing things going on, and they don't want to say anything. It's very sad, Michael.
Yeah.
Because I know you, Michael. I know you do not put any information that is not authentic out there.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have information. You got to have insight. You got to have
validate, authenticate,
before you can say anything.
Right.
So people that are coming at you and saying, "Oh, Michael, going after these people, our own people," they should think. This is the same Mr. Gamer. He always do a research.
Right.
You do not just come out and say stuff. So I'm just very sad our own people, these same people that we've been fighting for, now they will sit there and let things go on, because it's today they want something for themselves, so they don't want to look out for their brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
This is very sad. They need to stop what they're doing.
They need to
really stop what they're doing.
Right.
Because I know you're not just going to come and say anything. You have the proof, and that's why we followed you. because we know you. You do your research, you get your information correct before you come up here to say anything. Because myself, I called you the other day and I said, "Oh, big brother," he said, "Comfort, we got to talk." And listen, these are the things that we are being afraid of. We've been holding back during our own administration that got us to where we are today.
Absolutely.
And we're not going to hold back.
No.
We are going to talk. Even when our part get first, we'll take his sorry later. Because
I like
they
that.
see, yeah. And he knows. I know he watching the show. He knows that, hey, you know what? Y'all need to stop. We're gonna take care of our end, but hey, daddy, we gotta talk it. Because these are the same people that made you to lose the election. They were there on the money, and some of us were trying to protect them, even though we were talking to them in-house, they didn't listen.
Right.
This time we're not going to do that in-house thing. If anybody do anything wrong, we're going to come on the social media and we're going to talk about it. So let me let you go, Michael. I had to call you from WhatsApp because they rescued Rascal Mission and they hijacked my phone. So I had to call you to the WhatsApp.
They hijacked your phone.
People that come down.
Yeah.
Those rascals, so rascal people. So daddy, President Weah, this time we're not holding back. We're gonna talk on this internet. We'll talk until 2029.
Absolutely.
All right?
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you for everything you do for all, Michael.
No
Thank
doubt.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
All right.
much, Moses. That was Comfort Mami Tay from Minnesota on the line there. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, all of you. If you just joined us here, this is the program Labrador First on GHT Talk. All right. So, President Weah's speech today. This is one of the quotable quotes from the speech. All right. The Unity Party can be assured that the CDC will use all legal and political means at its disposal to resist this move to weaponize the country's judicial system to its selfish advantage. Yes, Mr. Boyka, your actions to politicize justice will be resisted and resisted strongly. Let's take Miss Pratt, Charlene Pratt. Happy belated birthday to you. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
Look, Mr. Gilman, I am so happy. I'm happy the way President Weah spoke today. Look, I listened to that speech from the beginning to the end.
Right.
I like the way he nailed it. He really did.
No doubt.
You know? He really did. And I'm happy that the UPNs will listen and hear that we are we are ready for them. They just think, especially when we are saying, we are not sitting back because for people to think that we are weak. I like that part of the statement.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just because I consider, don't take that for my weakness.
No.
And he has not been talking.
He has not been
but
talking.
Now that he has spoken, I know they're going to get in the shelf.
Yeah.
They better get in the shelf. All that foolishness they've been talking up and down before the election and all talking about some to get them money and all that thing. They were talking all that thing, collecting some. They will get in the shelf. They will. And if they don't, we're coming after them. We all will come after them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're ready now. We're rolling up our sleeves and wearing our hot pants. We're going to be there. Boyka Patrick will tear him up. Let him just be there. Until say he president and fight and doing corruption, doing a whole lot of stuff in our country.
Right.
That he just think that the president that coming to power now that he not get rich. Since he been squandering his opportunity. I squander all the opportunity. He was on the air talking. Now he got mouth to talk.
He got mouth to talk.
He got ground to move.
Yeah.
You know? It really surprising. All this stuff that people doing. And Fonati, I'm very surprised at him as well. All the talking will be talking from yellow machine gun. Everybody talking. He can't even wake up and do something.
No.
He really in bed with these people. Frankly
Is.
speaking. We need to do something. Look at President Weah was the first person that came to his aid when his house burned. Who was the first person that gave him close to where? And you can't even think about that and do something.
And do something. Yeah.
Come on now. How many times we should talk? How many persons should talk to you for you to move?
Yeah.
It don't make any sense.
Not at all.
Thank you for having me. I really had to say something tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, you have not called on the show. So. But thank you very much.
I've been quiet too long.
I know.
Since President William talked on there, I had to talk something.
Right.
Yeah. I'm too happy for my president. At least he's moving forward. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Governor.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. That was Charlene Pratt on the phone there. Okay. And Miles SP, she said, wow, we got a lot of underground people watching the show tonight. Absolutely. I don't know where they're coming from, but thank God that people are on here showing themselves out tonight. And Confident D, happy pre-birthday to you, okay? We'll talk about that. And Gabriel West, mass meetings are on the way, and everyone is being put on standby and in readiness. Absolutely. Okay? Yeah. So, this is another quotable quote from President Weah. Suddenly, officials who once gained notoriety for public theft now want us to believe they have transformed into referees of good governance. People on record of public theft, all right, are today the ones going after people, good people, behaving like they are the referees of good governance and they are corruption free and what have you. Okay, but first we played you a video of this guy Josiah Joker, who is now at the Civil Service Agency, where he disparaged President Weah and said a whole lot of negative things about the president when he was just elected president. That President Weah is not his president. That that President Weah is not even fit to be a community leader. Okay? And that he will not respect him. He will not take anything from him. So this is the man put over civil servants in Liberia. Somebody who had an ulterior motive against the CDC, against President Weah. All right? Mandated by Joseph Boycott. We don't need all of that. We're going to cut them out. Where we had 200, 300 people, you go there now, you get 700 people. We don't need all of that. So Josiah Joker is implementing that. He's executing Joseph Boycott instructions. We don't need all of that. We're going to cut it out. Okay? Yeah. Just wanted to throw that one in there. Yeah. Okay. So the president spoke today. Very powerful. Lots of good stuff in there for us to run with, seditions, especially those of us in media landscape. All right. I think I read this one. CDC will bring the full force of its political resources to bear against any attempt by Boycott to weaponize the legal system of our country to witch hunt key officials of the CDC administration. All right. You saw what happened with naming Samuel Tour and others wanted. The issue arrest warrant for them. 4 people are currently in jail. All right? No indictment, no grand jury indictment, nothing. The people's rights are infringed upon. Okay? GSC order just came as if to say that Lord and gospel. Witch hunt audit just came out, and Boaga said, y'all take the people in. All right? Yeah, yeah. A.B. Conan, he was one of those that went to, I got the video when he went to Nancy Pelosi office. He read a statement to impose sanction on the government. He did. Yeah. He read a statement. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. He did. He read a statement that time. All right. So what we are saying here is that Boakai went all out to do what Boakai wants to do. We reported to you that I won't find the president quote on that one. Yeah, I won't find the president quote on that one. This is another strong one by the president right here. We will mobilize our partisans in the coming days to resist this witch hunt from the UP government and call on other political parties to join us. We will mobilize our partisans in the coming days to resist this witch hunt from the UP government and call on other political parties to join us. All right? We are people of peace and will stand by that. Absolutely. President Boakai weaponizing the judiciary to go against former officials of our government is wrong. It's wrong. All right? It's wrong. This is another good one. The CDC administration remains proud of its record. We stand preserved. We preserved the peace, security, and welfare of the country, even during the raging COVID pandemic, and at times when the security of the state was at stake, like the June 7 protests. Okay? Yeah. With love, Liberia. He said Article 21 states that only a grand jury can indict. The case is definitely a witch hunt. All right? No indictment. Okay? And Nathan Dennis, all of them were on spoon today to respond to the speech. This shows that the CDC's comeback in 2029 is irreversible, and they should seize the moment. Yeah. Okay. And Nathan Dennis, these are the reasons we are doing what we are doing. to stop anything that looked like coming in the way of CDC, of President Weah, whether it is in-house, it is outside the yard, it outside the fence, it's somewhere behind Togberi Town or beyond Gegadu, wherever it is. All right? Yeah. We will stand against it. All right? Yeah. Moiba Kone. Moiba said, Gilmer, let us start preaching divisive politics and stop inciting our poor people. Liberia is all that we have. Oh, let there be room for dialogue. So who are we supposed to dialogue with, Moiba? And what divisive politics are we preaching? What divisive politics are we preaching? Eh? Did President Weah's speech show any divisive attitude or statement? Was there any divisive statement in there? Eh? Who is dividing the country? Isn't it the government of the day, the Joseph Boakai government? That is witch hunting civil servants? That is witch hunting former officials of the CDC government? Eh? Look at what Boakai did to remove the central bank governor. You think he has right to do that? The man is on tenured position. Eh? The central bank governor can be removed by a vote of no confidence by the Senate. Boakai does not have the power to remove him. Okay? If he had the power, he would have dismissed him. But he does not. So he said he suspended him and appointed his biological nephew, Henry M. Saamoi, from RB Bank. The man who ran RB Bank in the grounds. RB Bank is in the grounds. RB Bank owe her depositors. Okay? Almost $100 million. And the only cash on hand is $20 million. RB Bank prepared a statement acquisition brief to sell the bank. Okay? We know Boakai took loan from that bank 5 times or more. But during the campaign, he took money from the bank that he made Central Bank to pay back $8 million. Boakai, he made Central Bank to pay back $8 million. And within the Central Bank, the IMF get an office in the Central Bank. The World Bank has an office in the Central Bank. They see the transaction, they see the activities. They do. And because that information came out and the IMF and World Bank got so mad about it, to the extent they said, in fact, the economy, the Liberian economy is in peril. Peril. It's going to die. Okay? It's in peril. There's no way, if things are not done, if it continue on the path, on the trajectory is on, the country will collapse. Same way with RB Bank. If 50% of depositors go for their monies today at RB Bank, that country in chaos. Just one bank, RB Bank alone. 50% of depositors go to collect their money. Say, I want my money. The bank will collapse. Chaos. So the bank owner is in the country. In order for them to carry on this deal, Boakai have to find ways and means to get rid of Aloysius Tarlue from Central Bank and put his nephew there to carry on his diddy bar. his wheeling and dealing to dish out the money for IB Bank and to go ahead with the process to sell the bank. So who's divisive? Who's dividing the country? When people are crying for handouts, for food to eat, you can't pay salaries, but you took $8 million of taxpayers' money to pay United Party bill from the elections. Eh? $8 million. You didn't even give us any chance to say, oh, that Jide Hatter man there, that crime man, because I had to get call me. That crime man, what the man got our information from, he put it out there that I want to appoint my nephew to Central Bank. He didn't even wait for day to break on that story. Just as we said it, that's just what happened. Suspended Aloysius Tarlue and appointed his nephew, biological nephew, the now traditional nephew, biological nephew. Okay, we've been joined by our senior analyst, Abraham V. Conner. Brother Conner, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, my brother. Good evening, man.
Good evening. How you doing there?
Pretty much I'm good. And good evening to the followers and listeners around the world.
Right.
I mean, it's good to hear from you again, and good to be here to help to educate our people. You know, first thing first, you know, the sycophantic and hypocritical behavior of some people to, at this point in time, to talk about literally telling people, oh, you know, Liberia is all we get granted.
Liberia is all we get, yeah.
That's the reason why we spend nice hours here.
Yeah.
To countless hours.
Yeah.
To help preserve that peace and maintain it and nurture it.
And nurture it, yeah.
Well, it only get the fact that when the excesses are going on, we will not speak about it. And you know, the brazen audacity,
right,
for an old man to practice nepotism,
an octogenarian.
Indeed, an octogenarian to practice nepotism at its highest level in his day and age, and not the people that are giving the advice. Oh, you know that Liberia, that's all we got.
Yeah.
And brazenly come over and do those things. He got relatives that emphatically stated publicly that they will kill people. He gave them governmental position, ministerial position, brazenly in the face of the Liberians. A central bank that is guarded by so many international guardrails, just to preserve our economy.
Yeah.
And then deliberately, because you can't fire somebody, and you can, the rules is that the governor should be removed, or of course you'll find a course at all costs, because the Senate has emphatically stated that they're not going to confirm any person that is to replace any of those 10 new people that Barker is removing.
Right.
So they have formulated a new strategy to continuously appoint people on an acting basis. So is the case with the LTA right now.
Mm-hmm.
The people there, they cannot get confirmed because the Senate told them they're not going to do it.
Right.
So he put those people in there, and they are operating under normal circumstances, and nobody questioned him. You know, I mean, this is hypocrisy. And then for people to kind of say, oh, you know, it's Liberia, this is all we got. And so what? So the culture of impunity should just go on unabated? I mean, This time here, look, for crying out loud, where is the moral compunction? You've been around politics all these years. Nepotism led to it was one of the contributing factors to the 1980 coup. And then to come today and be practicing it brazenly in the face of the Liberia. You say, you know what, I will do it and nobody gonna do anything about it. It's like an absolute presidency. It's completely dictatorial tendency.
It is. Yep.
And nobody questioning it. But they just don't, you know what? Hey, I can't let you leave it. You know, there is experience. Experience what? George Weah has relatives in that place. He never even allowed his He never even allowed his children to get into any Liberian politics. He didn't even encourage it. His older son over there that way capable of serving any capacity over there. But he never even encouraged him to get around, to even go around giving public speech or nothing. He was never in the public space.
No.
Just to avoid these kind of things. But you got a man that he's so tribalistic, nepotistic, octogenarian, sitting there just distributing jobs to his tribal men and his family people. And because of all of the financial excesses at the IB Bank, they say, you know what? Saamoi come over the Central Bank, you can take money and resources there, some of the problem at IB Bank.
Right.
Because they were taking all the loans from. And this is the bank that financed their campaign.
It did.
So it's like it's a payback time.
Payback time.
This is a quick the quick pro quo they talk about.
Quid pro quo.
Yes. Give me this and we'll give you that. And nobody's saying anything about it. They just sit there and they allow it to go on unabated. And the next thing, trust me, the next thing that's going to happen, Baka will find a way to remove the election commission chair, and he said for a reason. And then so you will get the audacity to even try to remove Supreme Court justices on the guise of for a reason. You'll get the bravery to do that because it's like he's not being checked for anything. Now I see people talking about, oh, you know, the people are investigating granted. But that's the reason why.
Grant them due process.
Give them due process. And besides, my brother, the LSCC, that's the reason why they got reconfigured, they got restructured.
Yeah.
They give them prosecutorial powers.
Prosecutorial powers.
They don't have to be. They should operate at their whims and caprices, meaning to say when they're independent, not to be
independent. Yeah.
You cannot fast track a particular case when you got over 300 audit reports to act upon.
Yeah.
But you fast track a particular case, meaning to say they are compromised already because they've been dictated to by the president.
Right.
And that's the reason for which it was avoided. They say, you know what, these people, there's a draft institution, we got to give them the independence so that nobody will, intrude into their activities.
Correct.
But if you bring it off on a case of just the immediate past government, what happened with all of the other situations?
Yeah.
Is it because the Auditor General is trying to preserve his job because he was a carryover from he's a carryover from the previous government, so he got to dance to the tune of everything right now. Otherwise, he's scared that he might lose the job or they might find a cause to remove him.
Right.
So those are the things that people need to be pointing out to. It's not a question. Oh, just leave it. You know, one of my older cousins used to say this thing. You know, jokingly invite every time you come, you say, "Oh, brother, just lead the team." So he came to the point and said, "Wait now, gentlemen, you're telling me to lead the team. What else you get for me to hold yet? Huh? This is the only thing I got to hold right now. Yes, I'm gonna leave it and hold what it is."
Yeah.
You know. So this is the situation here. All of this kind of brazenly in the face of the people, in their faces, they say, "You know what? I will do it, and nothing will happen because I'm an absolute president here." We're crying out loud. Your relative, man, broadly. Tarlue, even you look at our report, what have Tarlue committed? Even one of their own, that little boy that can be what they had to call it, Mammy had a right to say something, but what specifically Governor Tarlue do?
Yeah.
But because you want to remove your all costs, vindictive behavior, cruel and vindictive. That's why I trying to I said, well, what's Zoe Penner now? He was giving all the
I read your comment.
I said, where's Zoe Penner?
Where's Zoe Penner?
I'm not trying to be tribalistic here.
No, the question is in place.
It's in place. What are you saying about that?
Yeah, I kept it on the screen because the president did speak about it. He said even as late as yesterday, the president again showed to the nation that he is not a man who respects the rule of law when he sought to illegally remove the governor of the Central Bank of Liberia in clear violation of the act creating said institution.
Where's the due process? And then he didn't even stop. He didn't even stop there. He said suspended without pay, without nothing.
General Mays is proven to be a criminal.
Yes.
Yeah.
He literally make you appear like a criminal in the eyes of people.
Yeah.
Parade people like some criminals that they have committed heinous crimes in our country. When criminality is being perpetrated right under his watch over there, and nothing has been stated about it.
Nothing.
What is more that you're going to ask retiree money $500,000 to buy cars, and that today is in your convoy, and you can't even conduct an investigation, lead to the ask a question about it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
But but brother, sometimes when people trending here, sometimes you need it like they know these things, but deliberately.
No, they are hurt because of the facts of the nature.
Yeah.
You understand?
And it's an entitlement syndrome. It's an entitlement mentality. We can do it, but others will not do it.
No one should
question
do it.
us. No. It's an entitlement. We are entitled to the leadership of this country, and we must control it at all costs.
Right.
Anybody says something by the time George says, "Oh, he inciting the people.
Yeah.
Oh, he want to bring trouble." Just sit there and let it dump on you. Don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
When these are people that the president you got now, the oldest elected man in our country history.
Yeah.
He emphatically told you, he said, "Oh, if I get elected,
the oldest man running for president in the history of America."
Yes.
He will be behind Joe Biden until Joe Biden drop out. Now
yeah. The man emphatically told the nation, "I say if I get elected, the country will end." Can you imagine if a man telling you the country will end?
The country will end.
He didn't even mention that it will be done through legally, but he said the country will end. Meaning to say what is? Through violence means, that's all. If he's telling you that, which one of you people question that man? But by the time John Weah say hello, they say, "Oh no, a leader then John Weah will be saying I'm gonna be stoning him, in fact." And if he good,
yeah.
You gotta grab the bull by the horn sometime.
Yep.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
The thing about it is to dismantle the CDC as a force in our country. Full stop. So all of these
that's
things,
the end game.
So all of these things are being orchestrated to dismantle and completely decimate CDC so that it would not be a force to reckon with, and they get a free ride to do anything.
Right.
And this goes to the CDC people, because today, you point to one sedition that have even been an olive branch that be extended to nothing. Look at the lady from transport ministry there. Tarlue is sitting over there. Tarlue.
Yeah.
President Weah kept him as deputy minister over there for 6 years.
He did.
Despite the fact his brother, who was at the time an ally of the government, broke away from the government. Just as George Weah kept him up to the time he left office.
Kept him there.
And then he came over there, he minister proper, and he's practicing vengeance over there. Because why? I mean, come on.
Cecilia Freeman, she talking about Mr. Gamer, please leave my president Donald J. Trump. You're not voting for Trump, you voted for Kamala Harris, okay?
I know, right?
I will send her name to you so that you can spell it right. Okay.
Yeah. But it was the right step that President Weah took today, and that's the thing. It's a question of reassurance.
Reassurance.
It's a question of reassurance. He gave people marching order. He gave the people. CDC don't have the history of passing around murdering people.
Murdering people, no.
But Unity Party has that history.
They do.
They got people in government currently that are telling, literally telling people, they say, we'll kill you.
The ministers from Internal Affairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
The minister, the assistant minister,
the assistant minister.
They stated publicly. It was not done in a secret.
The director for record, NPA.
Yes.
Yeah.
They got a history. You got members of your party that have done that. You understand? So for you to sit there and talk about
Republican. What can I care?
Yeah, my brother, but it's great to be here, man.
Absolutely.
Just interject a little bit.
You see, Miss Freeman, what can I care? She said, I am a Republican. Okay. The other Republican, Jeff Duncan in Georgia, is yeah, from Georgia. He voted for the Democrat. He endorsed Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. That guy is a never Trumper, man. Forget it. Trump literally he want to destroy that guy, destroy his family and all.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Because he said the guy was not supposed to certify election over there, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. So folks, I think we'll open up the lines. Let's hear you about the president's speech today. All right, we'll open up the lines for another 30, 45 minutes. If you want to partake, let's hear you. All right. This central bank story that we brought you, we broke, and Weah confirmed it that he was going to appoint his nephew, a biological nephew, not tribal nephew. That thing they are doing Lofa, where Kisi people are uncle to Loma people, or the rest of
Obe, you in law Lofa also.
Yeah, I'm in law. Yeah.
You want to get in trouble there? You want to start sleeping in the couch, then you must say no.
Yeah. No, but I want. They're not tribal nephew.
I know.
The biological nephew.
I know, right?
Yeah. Appointed his biological. I mean, that tells you Weah can do anything.
It's brazen. Yeah.
He can do anything. I don't know whether that Katuma pushing him or the Jake Kabakoli.
Not pushing himself, man. He pushing himself. Nobody pushing himself. He pushing himself.
Or the Anthony Kesselly pushing him.
Yeah.
I don't know who pushing him.
No, man. Look, listen, man. I mean, it's just embarrassing.
Yes, Sherry, the girl from Lofa, she said, Mr. Gamer, please. Maybe let's take Wally Kenner.
Sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Welcome. How you doing?
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday, my dear. Okay.
I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody.
AB speaking to you. AB say happy birthday too.
Oh yeah, thank you, AB. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before I get on, I get on the president. You say our president.
He is
get
president.
On the president's speech. I just want to say something to the speaker.
Mm-hmm.
The CDC overwhelmingly voted speaker because they knew all these things were going to happen.
Right.
So that at least he would be there to talk for the seditions. But now we don't even know what is going on.
No.
But I just want to let him know. Because I just remember the story in the Bible, Esther's story.
Yeah.
Then they made a decree to kill all the Jews. And she said she was a princess or queen sitting there.
Yeah.
So her uncle told her that Esther, who knows that you went up there for this kind of time here. But if you don't do anything, help will come from somewhere. But remember, you will not be safe. That's the same thing I get to tell the speaker tonight.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't do anything and he think he has arrived and be in bed with Waka, that's fine. But help will come from somewhere. For the seditions and the Weah
help is on the
and
way.
And the indigenous people. But he will not be free. That's why I get to tell him tonight. He can wash his hands and do whatever he pleases.
Yeah.
But the day is coming for him too. But help will come.
Yep.
That's why I get to tell him. And you see, the president's speech, the one I took from there is of peace. Don't take my peaceful heart for granted.
Right.
Or as a sign of weakness. That's what I love.
Yeah.
The man then preaching peace throughout when he took the chair. You know some black people, Mr. Governor.
Yeah.
I was talking to them, my working place, they people laughing. Some black people don't get that too much respect. Some of them, they don't understand. Or white man will understand and know your standard. Or black man will not understand until you stand to him. Because even in my working places, I do that. You try, black person will continue to chase you until you look him in the face and tell him the fact.
Yeah.
Waka need to be shaken up sometimes. We don't want war, but sometimes it needs something, maybe a half day, to let him know that we're still in Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the one that owns Liberia.
No.
Because it's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. The Nephew does anything. I don't know. He depending on the people that in the government, or he got something else. What is President Waka really depending on when he knows that all the youngsters and all these people, they are in CDC?
Yeah.
Or because he's doing that stuff, he expect the man to talk and he not saying anything. That's why giving him that God to do all what he's doing now.
Right.
It's really surprising. He needs to do something. He needs to stop. Or he be shaking up and let him know. He does not own Liberia. Everybody own Liberia.
Right.
But he's doing stuff now as if to say nobody in the town. He's the only person now. That's why it looks like he won't destroy CDC for good. That's what he's doing. That's why he's starting. Yes. He won't take all the voices, all the big people, all those, let's say, gurus. So that's what he's doing.
Right.
But he needs to be shaking a little bit. But we thank God, at least the president spoke today. So our president spoke.
Absolutely. Thank you very much,
Yes.
Miss
That's my take.
No doubt. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go to Paul Higbert's term. You say, is the line open now for calls? Yes, the lines are open, and that's why I put the numbers up there to call. You can call direct 313-957-9702. WhatsApp is the same number, +1 313-957-9702. And the WhatsApp line is for international calls, okay? The local callers call me direct. Same number. Let's go to Des Moines, Iowa. Miss Kimball, Josephine Kimball, welcome.
Yes, sir, boss.
Welcome. How you doing?
Oh my God, I'm doing great and more than great.
Let's hear you. What's your favorite part of the speech? Oh, Abby, hold on, Miss Kimball. Abby.
Yeah.
Abby.
Yeah.
Yeah, take over. Let me restart, okay?
Okay. All right. Yeah, great. Miss Kemba, you can go on. Yeah, I mean, are you on? Miss Kemba? Oh, okay. I guess she was on his phone as well.
Yeah, she's on my phone, AB.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so no, she on my phone. So if she's talking, you
Yeah.
probably will not hear her because I want to restart this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, that's the situation in Liberia, folks. And I mean, people want to interpret President Weah's statement today or address to the nation today as a marching order. It's up to them to interpret it anyway. But the fact of the matter is that things need to be spoken. And there's no history of this party being a violent party. Rather, they have an arrowhead that have always, since 2005, have always allowed sanity to prevail and to preserve the peace of that country. So it doesn't mean that you're going to continue to classify that as weakness. So, oh yeah, we'll do it and nothing will happen. This is not a question of entitlement. This is nobody's personal property, but rather all Liberians. And as such, when you're leading it, you should understand that you are leading a group of people. That is not just a question, I will just run it anyhow I want. This is a heavily divided country. But the leadership is not even in the realization that the country is a divided country. Right in the middle. And for you to sit there to even get an olive branch, even those that even, I mean, that kind of literally supported this president at the time he was an opposition man through other means, to take a phone and even call them. There's no olive branch, nothing. President Weah told, well, look at the lady that was the transport ministry there. She emphatically stated it. She been over there. It was President Weah time that she got elevated to a level of HR for that place. And yes, still, she literally voted against him in that place. And look at today the government she voted for. Look what happened to her. That's how much he had a president that was tolerant, and then he felt that he was rooting for every Liberian. You are not the president for the Republic of CDC.
No.
He was the president of the Republic of Liberia. That's the reason why he allowed those people, regardless of what party they belong, whether their political persuasion, he allowed them to stay on. Some of them even got elevated. That lady told you that she made HR over there. And yesterday she was there undermining the government.
Mm-hmm.
And look what happened. Where's the sanity, man?
Yeah.
I mean, look, we have some of our live around to see presidents in our nation. I have never seen this kind of brazen behavior over there. Especially this time and age of our democratic dispensation over there. Where's the conscience?
Where's the conscience? Let's go back to the last area. Yeah, Miss Campbell.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, all this week I was at Weber. I have watched it live.
Right.
I listened to him and he said, "Don't take my kindness." So he's so kind. But I love the way Tunisians play the card in that Liberia. Because they don't battle the government.
Right.
And they show themselves to the whole world that they're not able to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But if Tunisia are going to be protesting the way they started with,
I know.
Oh, what person do they want the Tunisia or in the state? And nobody hold on to them. And they show their own wicked and better ways to the people. Look at my Jabata.
Yeah.
They are ready to kill, but no blood will waste in Mama Labra again, President. We are not want to waste that blood. You will deal with that by law.
Absolutely.
I thank you today, President. We are at least you woke everybody up from their sleep, from their deep sleep today. Thank you, Papa.
Thank you very much.
You,
no doubt. Thank you very much,
thank
Miss.
you, Mr. Demo. Thank you very much. In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much, Miss Campbell, Josephine Campbell from Des Moines, Iowa. We got a comment here from one of our panelists following from Australia, Miss Chapin, Rasha Baziji Chapin. In multiple captivities, the Jews stood up in historical times against their oppressive opponents for the survivability of their race. If they had not done so, they would have been extinct today. The intent is to exterminate the CDC. Stand up now or be vanquished forever. Absolutely. Stand up now or be vanquished forever. From Miss Chapin, Australia. Let's take our next caller here, 763-4715, Minnesota. Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Yes.
Gilmore. This is Sullivan England, alias Papidino Bogo Sawe.
Welcome.
I want to say thank you for the show. The show is very well splendid tonight.
Right.
And all is being broken down into simple English so that our people can understand what is going on. Let's talk about the president's speech. The president feels very timely, and he speaks to every fabric of the society that is happening right now.
Right.
That the president Joseph Boakai is breaking the law on a day-to-day basis.
No doubt.
The first one have to do with the indictment that was shown up by the Justice Ministry without a court. In our laws, you cannot create an indictment and there's no grand jury that can have an indictment. We cannot bring an indictment and in the same time put out a warrant arrest.
Uh-huh.
If you get an indictment on somebody, you don't have to summon it through the court, and then it did not appear one or two times, and then you put out the arrest.
Yeah.
So that particular one where the president said a wish hunt, it is a wish hunt. It's not going by the law. Oh, these people have been brought to book.
Right.
No, they wish hunted these people. The other one has to do with the Central Bank of Liberia. According to the president letter that I read, he said he suspended the man because the man went against the act that created the Central Bank. They took the 999 and they revised our 2020.
Right.
But in the same act of the Central Bank, it says that nobody, no executive governor, non-governor or deputy governors shall be removed from the office by any president. It can only be removed by the act of impeachment, formulated by the House of Representatives, and then the Senate remove them.
Right.
So what can I add the Tarlue did? The other report that came up, it didn't say Tarlue was in the wrong, Tarlue misapplied or misappropriated government resources in his capacity as a governor. When the same governor, when the same bank, the same report talk about how the CBL paid $8 million to RB Bank, and his nephew, Jacob Macaulay was the one equal with that.
Yeah.
He didn't say nothing about that. Because Jacob Macaulay tried to shoot other people, he went targeting Governor Tarlue.
Governor Tarlue, yeah.
But if I were Governor Tarlue, I won't say that. I would take them out to the Supreme Court. Saamoi cannot be the acting governor.
No.
I will let you know at Robert State, those people I saw behind John Weah today, they're not doing that work actually.
No.
They're not. They're doing that work actually. This is not going to be happening.
But this is why if you saw our post today about the speaker, this is why we said the speaker is not Pontius Pilate.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the Pontius Pilate stuff where he put down there.
Yeah, he's not Pontius Pilate to say, I wash my hands.
My hands.
And I'm
Why you washing your hands?
And I don't part of it. All right?
I know you, this president is always going against the law.
Yeah.
Like the brother, own orator, that own daughter, who supports them. She said it to them. You come to power, the way you want to butcher our constitution, our law. You go to a 285 machine without the law, then you can't tell us, we the Liberian people, that the lady did not check me, that his friend brought it to can't test it to Liberia. If we now want it, his friend will take it back. And the way they deal with the bosses, they kill the lie to the Liberian people, they brought two bosses. And now he coming. I know what way. I want Liberian people, there was we sedition stuff, and they said, oh, you're gonna bring chaos in the country. No, we're not.
Right.
We were in government when we are king. We have made sure the minister that time they do everything. All the people who were on any position, they were there. He had a term to replace them or not, and he did. He didn't have confidence in them to put them back and replace them. That's the law. Yeah. And the law was not done in CDC government.
No.
It was done at the level power president, and he brought our government. They brought their own people to protect them. Right. So they can remain there with John Weah, and they were there. So we did the same show of the decision. So make sure we resist all of these things that Baka is doing to our country.
Right.
If we not do it, this guy going to cripple our internet now.
Absolutely.
So we gotta save ourselves.
Like that caller who called okay, sure.
Sure.
He said when they kill all the citizens, they will vote for CDC.
Yeah. I'll do a post tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I will tell the information minister inside. In front of me on Facebook.
Right.
I will say, these are the things you guys bring CDC for. And you guys right in front of your eyes. You guys are doing the same
right in
thing.
their eyes, yeah.
If I go and slap somebody, you'll see that lie. Nobody talk about it when I CDC or FBI boy going to slap somebody, you're going to be all over the place.
Right.
They see Joker or Josiah Joker, who said when President Weah was elected, he said President Weah was not a president.
Yeah.
He was found in our video in Washington, D.C., saying that President Weah should accept the World Economic Crown Court.
Yeah.
But he said the man was not a president.
He said the man not president. He said
you calling him.
Yeah.
You see, all of these people came to vision people.
Absolutely.
Look at Tyler. And I was saying that, bro, you remember when I saw you the last time on PSP Park? I met Tyler the way I go cut my hair. You know, Tyler, one of those ministers who was scheming on the government, who went to Labrador Campy.
Absolutely.
After all our sweat, Tyler was deputy minister. I was in that barber shop. But Tyler was talking to me, let's scheme on the man. I suppose Joseph Baga. He was deputy minister at the time.
A lot of them. Yeah.
And now he went down there because all the people they say, oh, the minister didn't do that, so he sacked people. Why would he sack of Silver Seven who been doing well for all day long? What that lady did?
Yeah.
Because he came to wish her, so everybody looking at it is the normal thing. But when we did that, they say it was bad. But today it's good.
It's good.
But it's elaborate people. When they say, oh, Joel, go, Joel, go. They were all feeling. The six citizens who were in power were saying Joel should go. They were good all they are. You know, for me, I don't even care no more because the same people who were in power, they related against us at the damn minute.
Right.
And now they want for you to come and revenge for them. Don't let them go. Some people have been unfairly taken away from that position, that which is bad, but some of them don't deserve it. Because some of the same people, but the sins among the same people.
Right.
I rest my case, Mr. Cameron. Thank you for following me the time.
No doubt. Thank you very much. Let's take our next call here. 682-6314. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, Mr. Gamer?
I'm good. Your name?
This is, Johnson.
Johnson, welcome.
Yeah. You know what I was there? This is my first time seeing a speaker, right? Anywhere the president go, like Joseph Boakai going to break a ground.
Yeah.
Fonati Koffa is there. Even today, what President Weah was having a speech, right? I'm going to see Fonati Koffa. But today in Grand Bassel, among Yombi Kanga Lawrence, Jeremiah Kun, he was in the midst. They were breaking ground. Some of the stuff are going on in Grand Bassel County. Everywhere, Joseph Boakai having his retreat. Can you imagine in America?
Did you see him when President Weah returned to Liberia? Did you see him at the airport?
No, I never seen that.
Okay.
But it's kind of confusing. How can you be a speaker, right? Everything the president is doing, you among the midst.
Yeah.
Even when Joseph Boakai having a retreat, I saw Fonati Koffa there. What can that happen here in America? Can you please tell me?
I beg you.
This is my first time seeing a speaker. Everything that even Joseph Boakai going to break ground for a role. You see Fonati Koffa among them.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. Is he confused or what's going on with him? That's not his job. His job is there to put in check with put in place a check with the executive. I mean, you cannot be a speaker anywhere the president go, anything the president do, you there backing him. Now your job is there to criticize the executive so the rest thing that goes on. But everything he will be there. He will be there.
Right.
For some reason. Is he collaborating with Joseph Boakai or what?
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully CDC should think better. They should remove him and put somebody better there, because you can be with you can be with CDC anymore.
Yeah, you can. Like George. Like George Weah said, you can't be man and be woman at the same time.
Yeah, you can be that. Yeah.
No,
today, I thought the man dress up or you become Lauren and with the five president in Grand Bassel among them. What he's doing there? Is that a job? He's not part of the executive.
No, he's not part of the executive. And then the standard bearer for his party is making a policy statement, a major speech to the nation, and you're not there to show support. That room was supposed to be filled with all CDC lawmakers today.
And one of the things have you noticed about him? He been recruiting like CDC.
He formed a United Nations office.
Because I noticed that he get Tarlue, he get Baron, then he get what the other girl name who was she wanted assistant minister.
Mama C.
For some reason he have his own group now. Yeah. Like everybody working for an office.
United Nations office. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Let's take this caller from Australia, Miles SP Pelu, and then we'll come back to the US and take Confident D and Art Jogba. Miles, welcome.
Hello, Mr. Gamer.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Hello to the listeners and hello to your fans and everybody. Mr. Gamer, you will talk, you have talked, and you have talked. Those I want to listen, they will listen.
Right.
Those I don't want to listen, well, they left for them. Every time you come up with information, 1, 2, 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, that information will come to be a reality.
Right.
You put out a post about that governor issues. We have people on your post insulting you. I even asked someone, why are they insulting you? They're writing nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. We saw what you said yesterday. It came to reality in your country apart.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Boakai, like you said, that old man just came to, I don't know, he came for revenge or he came to bring a whole family to rake the whole library resources and keep it in their family. Or I don't know what he wants to say tomorrow, to say the Bracket family was among the elite. I have no idea. I don't know how I can classify him.
Mm-hmm.
That Josiah Joker boy, from now he post Mr. Gamer, that his statement.
Yeah.
I kept it to today's date. I've said this and I will say until the last day I say, I do not recognize Bracket as a president. I will never recognize Bracket as my president.
Mm-hmm.
Even in my old age, when I tell my grandchildren about Liberia president, I will omit his name.
Right.
I will not tell my children about Bracket that he was a president because I do not recognize him at all. So you will never hear me putting president to his name. I call him Brother Bracket or Zombie Bracket. If they like it, they can come for me.
Right.
Okay, just how we have most of these guys that denied that title to President Weah, denied that position, that respect to President Weah.
Right.
I want them. I'll get respect for older people, but not that old man. He's wicked. He's evil. Like someone said today on AB show, President Weah is a cause for that old man. He was dying and he waking up.
Yeah.
He put life in him. Why will you go?
Restore his life. Yeah.
Restore his life. Will you go someone who is your opponent in the opposition? The person is dying. Why are Benin inside? What are you gonna do with him?
That good man.
The man said, "You're not getting a man life. Why you not getting a man life? Why you fighting the girl about the God? I give it to want to take it. Why you couldn't let God to take it?"
A good man.
Yeah, crew man. Yeah, he there today.
A good man.
A good crew man, Mr. Gay man. Today the speech he gave. The speech he gave. Let me tell you, Mr. Gay man, one thing I've noticed about this man, everything he touches, it becomes something important. It becomes something very, valuable, important to the society.
Right.
You hear the name, just Joe Weah. Opposition, they are somewhere wrong. They are hardcore, that intestine start to stain in their stomach.
Right.
When they hear a voice, they go mad, they go crazy, they get confused. Now how it is. They play with a man's speech, but we'll go in a chat and see what they are talking there. Go in their corners and hear what they are talking about this speech. But they will come Facebook and make fun out of it. They will make fun of it, but it's hurting them. It's painful. It's hurting them, they know. Right? So, looking at what, the speech about at the end, I would say, Mr. Gamen, like someone said, we start with the peace. Person, we need to take out the Bible from in your hand and in your heart. We tired. No peace can hold Liberia. No. We all want something. We need to stand and hold this guy feet to fire. We're not going forward. We're not taking gun, but protest upon protest. He not stop protest. There should be a protest, about 2, 3 protests, 4 protests now. But President Weah want to always stopping the protest. Why are you stopping protests? Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why President Weah stopping protests? He has been a gathering every time we put up a protest, he will say, "You're stopping." He will say, "You're stop." Why is he stopping that? Why? Brother, Baka does not want protest. How you call it? Baka does not want peace. Why should we get him peace? Why should we get him peace? Nigerian man says, I don't know how to say the parable, but I'm just, I don't even know what to say, Mr. Game. I'm so pissed off at time when I'm talking. I get so angry or what person reacting. Why are you holding us? Why is he holding us?
Right. Why?
We're not going to kill. We're not going to fire. Look at the thing they're doing. Criminals upon criminals. Out there, witch hunting, other person they're talking about criminal. 22 million went in a month. Why can't I get $8 million from the Central Bank giving it to from the Central giving it to RB Bank? He's sacking people for that position with no reasons. And we're sitting there looking at it, we say black more whole piece. Mr. Gamer. We are taught to person we are like the or chance so we do something. We're not kidding.
Right.
We want protest. Someone are ready to sponsor protests. Let get your last small chance. Let we get to one protest. That's all we want. A peaceful protest. Let Baka see us. Then you get scared some more.
I know, right?
Look at Katumu. No more 52 years. She's having 52 years wedding anniversary. She was 10 years. Baka that rapper.
Serious one.
We go post and start getting angry. They came out and said, "Oh my, 62 years old." She's celebrating 52 years anniversary. We talking about that changing. Some people say the honor my promise again. I have 4 different birth dates for that woman. Some say she's 70 years old. Some say she's 72. Some say she's 73. Some say which one is for real birthday? When have the people celebrated their birthday? When did they celebrate her birthday, their wedding anniversary in our country?
After he became president, he was vice president. I don't know what did they celebrate that anniversary say?
Yeah. Anniversary, 52 year anniversary. So he's a rapist. We need to grab him and find out for him to tell us. The woman 10 years old when he married her.
Yeah.
They're not saying that one. They're not talking about it. They're saying that the choir, we're not hearing nothing from the media.
Nothing.
They're all more now shut in our country. They used to be on Facebook running here and there. As soon as somebody join, they're not sharing, they're not talking, they make it big. We're not hearing nothing from them.
No.
They all cry, the country is running down. You are what people call the crime for their own part. And look at them now. Say the same government, one of the people that in there. But Joe, we are go now. You get your person there to save you to. But why you calling people from? Why you being people to send your money?
Thank you very much.
We have enough. Thank you, Mr. Gamer. Thank you so much.
No doubt.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Let's take Confident D. Confident, welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer, thank you.
No doubt.
Yeah, I just want to say hi to everybody on the platform. Mr. Gilman, first of all, I want to.
Oh, mom.
She's doing great.
She watching?
And she's doing great.
She watching? She gonna be?
Oh, no, she's gonna be.
Okay, she will watch the show later. Oma, hello.
Yeah. She'll watch it later. Yeah. Mr. Gilman, first of all, I wanted to ask, what is that boot? The Zogo.
The Zogo motel?
Yeah, Zogo motel. Where is
where your Zogo that carry motel?
Oh my God. Funny people in that power.
Yeah, the big project that Boaka dedicated.
Oh my God. Well, Mr. Gilman, first of all, I would like to say to Mars, don't raise your pressure, my girl.
Yeah.
The place is reaching. When you get there, mouth will open. You know, when you're holding this.
You're holding the spoon. when the spoon gets to a particular level,
the mouth can open.
The mouth can open.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, President Weah did his best with a peace talk. The reason why during President Weah's speech, the part I took from that speech is, Mr. Gilman, you know, when a man invests in a woman, you don't want to even try any kind of tabata.
No.
You don't want to try tabata because you know how much you're putting in that woman. It's almost the same with President Weah. President Weah invested so much peace in our country. And that's why, you know, sometimes he would tell, oh, we should calm down, calm down, calm down.
Calm down.
But let me tell you, Mr. Gilman, the supporters of President Weah, they're the ones feeling the pinch. President Weah is still enjoying the AC. President Weah eating 4-5 times a day. President Weah having everything that he's supposed to have as president, former president. But the other people that go to bed these days can barely see biscuit to eat. When that time comes, nobody will tell them to jump out there.
No.
I'm telling you. And President Weah will not even tell them to stop for them to listen. I'm saying it. I show my president somebody. You will listen to this show. I'm saying it.
Mm-hmm.
When that time comes, nobody will tell the people to jump out there. They will jump there, and nobody will tell them to stop for them to listen.
Right.
Because too much is a mess. Too much.
Too much.
And President Weah know how people love him. Oh my God. Some people cry for President Weah.
They did.
People go to bed crying when they heard President Weah.
Yeah.
When they say negative things about President Weah. People don't sleep good. Some people die on election. People die from heart attack, stroke.
Mm-hmm.
President Weah know how much people love him. So that not all the time people want to listen. Oh, it's peace. No. There's time for everything. When somebody say they want to prove to the world that they are men, they got to know that they get other men out there.
Yeah.
So I just want to say to our supporters, we all will be calm, but when that time comes, we all will jump there. Like me, hey, I'm waiting. One day I will be in Liberia, and when it comes, I will be there. Yeah. We will bring that thing to their doorstep.
Absolutely.
There will not be protests, Mr. Gilman. The one that we will take to their doorstep.
Right.
Because we're marking every one of them. The cinema swine them, we're marking them. We know them. Especially the one that came from abroad here. That created a lot of noise here.
Yeah.
That called CDC government nonsense in app and whatsoever. And now they went down there to go look for a job. They get jobs. We will chase them, Mr. Gilman. We will chase them.
Absolutely.
Yes. We will chase them. Because, Mr. Gilman, look, Liberia, I don't care what we do, it will reach to that point that we will go lock our heads. Why am I saying this? Mr. Government, these people trying to intimidate CDC government. CDC supporters.
Yeah.
Close to 2029, there will be guns all in the street to intimidate the voters.
I'm telling
Mr.
you.
Government,
Yeah.
look, one way or the other will jump in our street.
That's why we're fighting.
Yes.
That's why we're fighting.
One way we will jump in our street, Mr. Gilman. And this is the time for us to do it. Because if we keep giving them the chance, the upper hand, they're crossing the boundary, Mr. Gilman. They're crossing.
They are crossing.
And that's where my fear is, Mr. Gilman. Because close to 2029, you guys will be having so much wind.
Mm-hmm.
They will put soldiers, they will put police out there to intimidate the voters. Because they know President Weah is a threat.
Yeah.
They know President Weah, they know the name George Weah. They're afraid of that name.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. Even though they're in government, they are ruling party, but every time they hear George Weah name, they tremble.
They tremble.
So that's why they're trying to find a way to make everybody afraid. So when close to 2029, it's so funny, Mr. Gavin, because some of us will not sit back for that nonsense.
No.
We will not. Oh, yes. I'm saying to Mama, I said, ma, 1990 were there. 89, when some of us were getting out of high school, that when the people started with the racket, we were jumping, we jumped left, we jumped right. At the end of the day, God bless us, we on the side. That's the same way. You know, we'll go back there. Like, brother, our country, nobody will make our friend. We will go back there, we will run left, we will run right. But look, we got to put things in place, Mr. Gaiman. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Confident D from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's take Mr. Jogba, my friend and brother from Virginia. Art, welcome. Did he listen to the president today? Art or Jogba? I wonder if he muted his line. If he muted your line, would I hear you? Art.
No, I'm not muted. I'm live.
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
No doubt we can hear you.
Yeah. No, I actually watched the president's speech live
Mm-hmm.
When it came on Freedom. But first, thank you. You know, you're one of those people should learn to respect, right? Because you have a tendency of breaking some very important news, right, or information. I mean, look at the whole thing about the CBL and what was coming.
Right.
What is shameful is people are aware, people are informed about it. And Baka still, just the gross disregard for rule of law. I cannot phantom it. You know, I read the Bar Association release a few days ago, and in one of the phrases of the sentence, they said, after serving 12 years under President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, they would have thought Joseph Boakai learned something. Learned nothing.
Nothing.
I've said it and I'll say it again. Joseph Boakai had no clue what it means to be a leader. When he was young, when he had the energy, he couldn't. Everybody around Joseph Boakai, Mr. Gilman, they are not around Joseph Boakai because they love Liberia, or they care about Joseph Boakai. They realize his weakness and they realize that his inability to lead. That's why.
Right.
It's easy for them to do a bunch of nonsense. 7 months already into their tenure. All they've done is a lot of blunder. And these are people who served in the previous government. And they screw up. The president said the same thing today.
Mm-hmm.
Italia Fito, people who were there before, and now they want to be referee.
Yeah.
This is, AB said something earlier. He said the country has become divided. This is exactly what President George Weah was afraid of when he took over the last 6 years. He saw the level of division. He knew if he had treaded a certain path, what would have happened. He avoided a lot of things. He closed his eyes to a lot of things. And today, look at where we're going. Mr. Gilman, That right, we are becoming more divided, deeply divided, since Bwaka took over. What is sad is, because you are a CDCN,
right?
Because you support George Weah, it's as if to say you don't know what you're doing. You're stupid. You're dumb.
Yeah.
I keep
exactly.
I ask people. I ask people this question a lot, even before the elections. Tell me, what is your? Because you can hate people for a reason, right? Like maybe you must say we fought before, or we have some kind of land issue, or some we had some kind of confrontation before.
Right.
All of these people and President George Weah, they've had zero confrontation. He's done nothing to them.
No.
George Weah committed only one problem. God decided to bless the young man. Period. That's his crime.
That's his crime.
That's the only crime George Weah have committed in Liberia. Why God chose to bless this young man? That everything he touches, it turns to gold. The UP people are aware that in that country, the level of commitment millions of people in that country have to President George Weah, they are aware of it. They are afraid of it. They are aware that they did not win that election free and fair. They know that. And they are aware that come 2029, they cannot win that elections again.
They can't. No.
So their only intent at this point is to create an atmosphere of intimidation.
Yeah.
Or fear in people. So that CDCs are not afraid. You said it's the guy who can't kill. I watched KOK show live when I was laughing. And just to tell you, yes, but here's the reality. People are becoming, what I really enjoy about our political landscape is, for a very long time, and Eddie Conan said something that he said, people have been telling us, oh, you just forget it. You just forget it. That has been our long-term thing. President Weah has been doing the same. And President Weah began to realize that even people around here support us. Will no longer stay on the side and watch him just be quiet. They will force him to act. The president made that speech today out of not just because he wanted to. He realized the frustration coming from that camp. A citizen needed to hear his voice to say, I stand with you all shoulder to shoulder and will not be intimidated. These guys are 7 months and they're trying to intimidate people already. Imagine allow them up to another 5 years. Will break everybody. That is their intention, to hold on to power for another 12 years or more. It will not happen because people's eyes have changed. I told someone, I said, if Joseph Bwaka and the representatives and the senators in that country think that the days of people being quiet is still existing, they are actually out of their senses. Because trust me, Mr. Gilman, people are prepared to shut that country down with demonstration until they get the results they deserve or they desire.
It's only President Weah that's holding it.
That is holding it.
Yeah.
I am telling you, it is going to happen because it is not just locally, it is also overseas that people are tired. The idea of trying to discriminate people because someone said, I'm a seditious. I got friends of mine, and I've told friends of mine, I said, you and I both know academically, I will kill you. I will destroy you. By words, I will finish you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't tell me because I support President Weah, I'm dumb and I'm stupid. The only thing I see is you guys are so afraid of someone that God has blessed, who has done nothing to you.
Yeah.
Your hatred for George Weah is what's going to bring him back into power. I'm actually glad. I told them, I said, I'm actually glad that these people took over for the second time. I'm actually glad they did.
Mm-hmm.
Let the people see their own, let them see not just Bwaka, but let them see the UPS for who they really are in that country. They are up to divide the country. Among themselves, they are up to divide our country deeply. That's all they want.
That's
it's like,
all they want.
Let's put the country behind so far that people will be concerned about how to bring us back and then we'll take over it. It will not happen.
No.
I'm telling you, people are at the stage in like, people blood boiling. People are angry.
People are angry.
And
yeah.
People are angry. And that's why I said, for me, I try not to speak about Fonati Koffa because he's not a CDCN. He's not a patriot.
Right.
He's someone who, I'm not saying as a Liberian. He seeks his own interest. He's not interested in. I've seen all the speeches in the last few months, and even people going, I've not seen him identify with the party at all in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
He's not stupid. He's not dumb. He knows exactly what he's doing. But you see that card he's playing, that card will turn right back on him. I give him a word. That card will turn back on him.
It will.
Citizens, I really love the patient people I've had as citizens. I really applaud everyone who are citizens. People say they are the stupid people, they are the dumb people, are the very people who would have gotten in the streets and demonstrated. They didn't do it. They're listening to their political leader when he conceded.
Yeah.
There are countries where I've seen political leaders concede and people still get in the street and demonstrate. Citizens, it just tells you people realize the level of respect that people got, citizens have for their leader.
Yeah.
Can you really compare yourself as someone now with people from CDC? There's no violence. If you won't bring violence, CDC have enough people to be more violent than you. You know it. I just want to say, hey, President, we are doing one battle cry. Our country was shut down. We all know it. But that's not who he is.
One battle cry.
Person. One battle cry.
Right.
That country was shut down immediately. They know it.
It will be like when the Marines came to Mama Point.
Yeah.
The war in Mama Point subsided.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
They are aware, and that is the fear. That is their fear. The biggest fear UP have is they are aware that to cling on to power for another 6 years, I don't even know what they want was the next 2029. What make them think 2029? They don't even understand what's going to happen between 2029. Because your own people already fed up with you.
They are.
Your people, nobody wants to even hear about Bouaka right now. Bouaka have made, since he's took over, so mishap. All his officials mishap. They have no clue what they're even trying to do in our country. It's like they're trying to guess what to do next.
Right.
I heard one of them talking about why Bouaka got to go to every little piece of program. Well, that's your problem. It just tells you people because there is nothing to show for what they've actually done. I said it last week. I told you, I said, what Bouaka want to go do what was the orphanage that plan we have built?
Yeah.
Really? You're not less busy? You got nothing, but I'm not surprised. The woman gave a boot, right? A little Zoko boot. It was a big thing for him.
Right.
So I mean, think about orphanage. It's sad. And I just want to say that many of us who love our country, when the days of us sitting back and just allow things to happen, it's over. The days of us staying quiet is over. And we are at this stage where we will push President Weah to make the right decisions in our country.
No doubt.
The days of citizens staying quiet and waiting for President Weah to say this, it's over. And I like the fact that he came out today and make it very clear that try it just because I'm being quiet doesn't mean I'm weak. And they are aware. It was just a simple 2 days ago that message came.
Right.
You saw the amount of crowd that came out. I'm just saying one battle cry. One. Our country was shut down. We all know it.
No doubt.
We all know it. UP don't have the kind of crowd that CDC got. They know it. And here's the worst part though. In the 7th month they've been in power, their own people now have turned against them. So they are already aware. The little number they have already decreased by maybe 50% also.
Thanks very
so
much.
They got nothing, man. Yeah, my brother. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go to Germany and welcome on the WhatsApp line Dr. Rahim. Rahim, welcome. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Gamer.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Gamer. Thank you for the continuous effort for the sake of our country.
No doubt.
Even though, when door is backing, Mr. Gilman, when the door making hoo-hoo, another door knows that the door is speaking. Once you are not part of the door's kingdom, you will not know that the door is speaking. But when you are a male human, you will say the door is backing.
Yeah.
The door is not backing, the door is communicating. You can remember prior to the June 7 protests, when the opposition bloc were raising some concern, President Weah was very conscious, say, you come and sit on the table. Let me listen to your petition. Let me listen to what on your mind. how we are running this country. He wanted to address this issue. So let's go back to the speech that President Weah gave yesterday. This government will not take nothing serious, but they don't know that this message was one of the most powerful messages ever that President Weah ever delivered. We're not talking about inaugural speech. We're not talking about visionary speech. We're talking about plan of action and their laxity. So when the government was very smart, they will be addressing few things that President Weah addressed yesterday. Let's look at something that the President Weah talked about, it unlawful detention. So they were supposed to ensure that every detention or legal action against former government official should be conducted within the bound of the law. It should be proper indictment due to processes.
Right.
Then he also talked about harassment or civil servant. Those are things I saw them yesterday. They were making the speech, everything this powerful message, they turn it to argument. In general, the Bible says when you are a natural person, you cannot understand supernatural things. And there today, Mr. Gamer, scientists, the veterans, the scholar, they cannot, the dictionary cannot define supernatural thing because it's unexplainable.
Right.
So then look at what the president spoke about as excessive use of force. They're supposed to come, Joseph Walker or whosoever was supposed to come to address. This is an opening eye that President Weah opened the eye to see their lapses, to see their fault, to see what is going on. See, the turning of law and violation, you go and remove people from turning position. There were so many things. This speech, Mr. Gamer, when you go over this speech and go over, you can make a whole book for this speech and make it explicit. But only a clever person will understand this speech and draw to their attention that they're supposed to take care. Mr. President Weah did not even stop there. He also talked against the same fight of corruption, but it should be done properly. So corruption, it was very clear that the support from the LACC is showing that it operates within a political base, not to address this thing with political reason. It should be transparently done.
Right.
The president said it should be transparently done. And you talk about engaging our international partner. You think that people are not watching? We live in a foreign country. We visit. We are diplomat by profession.
Right.
We talk to other foreign people. We go around. We lobby. We talk. We want to know what do these people know, what they know about our country. Not only today, and we know what they say. And one of the main things that they talk about, that the president talked about, that's supposed to draw the attention of this ruling party, is maintaining the peace and stability, Mr. Gilman. And if a outcome who will like a town crier, who will just ring one bell, the whole Liberia will come outside and bring Joseph Walker down. We're in the tone of an eye, we're in a second. If he continues to talk about peace and stability, what comes to your mind? What draws your attention? This person who talking about who maintaining the peace.
Yeah.
One thing I know, Mr. Gaiman, he would have organized that the same person that can disorganize. Because you have that power. You the one put this GHT together.
Right.
If we get up one day and break all those microphones and other things, we will not be on the show. It finished, it closed.
Let me squeeze one in and then bring Tamasa on. I beg you. Take 10 seconds.
So let me just close with this Fonati issue.
Yeah.
Mr. Gamer, you know, disloyalty is a very bad spirit.
It is.
Disloyalty comes with independent spirit.
Right.
When you are going independently in an organization, just notice that this person gone disloyal. When GHT and CNN say we are having meeting on Wednesday, this my brother Delano Tamasa said, no, me, I will have my own meeting on Saturday. Just know that Tamasa is the lawyer. You want to do your own thing, and at the end of the day, he will carry some member of GHT. But that will not be our portion. Thank you for
will not be our portion. Thank you very much. Time if I spent. Let's take the gentleman. Boy Solo. Let's hear you quick here, and then Tamasa gonna wrap up for us.
Mr. Gamer, thank you for having me.
No doubt.
How are you?
But first, let me read Helena Flomo comment here. She said, Mr. Gilmer, I sent you I just shared a video with you when UP supporters tried to stop justice when Vani Sherman was called in for questioning. Thank you very much, Helena. I'm gonna watch that video. I think I saw it before, and we'll probably play it yet. But thanks for bringing it back into the front of the archive, digging deeper. Thank you. Everybody playing their role, my man. Well, so go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, no doubt. Thank you for having me. Mr. Gilmore, everything of the president's speech today, I take it to be the truth and the reality. Another thing that you spoke about, Mr. Gilmore, on that lady. Mr. Gilmore, I don't even want to get involved. Reason is, Mr. Gilmore, if you remember, a few months ago, I told you the lady from Transport Ministry that and she was the HR there when they came and they removed her from there and she was running campaign with Prince Justice there.
Right.
And she called Prince Justice and he said, "Oh, myself, they couldn't answer my call. She's the one there."
Right.
She's the one.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
let me tell you something today. That's why they in France they say you need to right?
Right.
You cannot see the picture, what the picture is going to bring. So at the end of the day, do not plan for what you can see in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened to her. You were thinking that by you supporting those people, you are going to bring you, or maybe I don't know what she expected to be minister. That today she lost her job.
Yeah.
I will not have 40% on the supplementary payroll, Mr. Gilmore. Her children, boyfriend, and wives, family member, 40% on the payroll, on the supplementary payroll.
Wow.
The first thing they did to her, they took all of them to not enter the building before they get to her very self. But Mr. Gilmore, let me say thanks to Brother Jack, not to promote it on the show, but let me say thanks to him from he said something today on Mr. Gilmore's show. A man called, he was talking about the rule of law. He was talking about the people and how to be aggressive. Then he referenced Spoon. Say, on Spoon today, Mr. Lion Man at done the call and where he said, won't tell you and rock water.
Man, lead that thought. Let me bring Tamasa in. We running out of time here. I beg you.
Yeah, but
let's get Tamasa in. Tamasa.
Yes, the Watchman.
Yeah, the vice chair.
So
welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much for the time. I know time I've been fast spent.
Yeah.
But I think it was a great show. I've been chipping in. But I want to appreciate the president, the former president, for coming up to speak to his people. Because words are powerful.
They are.
What moves things are words. And the word for the former president has a strong balance and reliance to motivate.
Right.
The word today that came out from the former president is a word that captured almost 49% of the total population that voted for him based on the statistics that came up from the gun elections. But past election, we are talking about 61%. So it is good to come and stand your ground and make your case.
Right.
And the president case today, it was very strategic. The president case today was politically balanced. The president case today, it was a revolutionary standpoint that came from a political person, a patriot, a freedom fighter, and also a man of peace. And that's why if you read from paragraph to paragraph, you understand exactly the place that he stands.
Right.
He support the rule of law from all indication. But what will not condone is to weaponize,
the justice system.
And the president said that he will resist and resist very strongly.
Yeah.
And that's one of my major part in that particular speech.
Right.
But the meat and the bone of it is what you talk about. And that is the meat and the bone of it.
Right.
That will bring all available resources, politically and everything, or Arsenal on bed to resist any attempt from the Bouakai administration to weaponize the justice system and target Liberians that are associated with the CDC. And I know that he has played that role, he has already set that balance for us, and we are prepared to move. We are prepared to move.
Absolutely.
But thank you, the wise man.
Fonati,
Past spent, and I just chip in. Thank you for having me.
No
it's
doubt.
A great pleasure to always team up with you. And let me say hi there to Rahim and the rest of the family in Germany and the rest of the team. Thank you so much, Watchman.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you very much. Maibuye. Well, folks, that does it for us here tonight. We're going to be back here bright and early with another edition. We thanks to you, our callers into the show, our team of panelists and analysts, A.B. Kone, Dilano Tamasa, we're on hand tonight, and Rashad Basiti Chopin, and others were following backstage. Our distributors of the show, thank you very much. Those of you that trended with us, thanks a whole lot. You can join us on the FM where the entertainment never stops, okay? Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Weah Michael Gilman. Coalition for democratic change, now the whole country champion they coming so. You better move on the road. I say you better move your foot. You keep raising get away, better get away, Lady Dumba, you are welcome. And Amy Black, you are welcome as well. Rebecca Sayer, my twin sister, believe, belong, and become. CDC for life. Yeah.